How's everybody doing? Babe, I didn't want nothing. What's up, y'all? We really ain't got that much to dive into tonight. Just a little 1-2. Nothing too serious. Nothing too much. Ain't a lot going on. What's up, Keisha? What's up, Natasha and Eartha and Jazzy? Baby. Ah. Mm. Hey. What's up, Mocha Afro Queen? Baby. What's up, Naturally, Angie, and Asia, and Nicole, and Lovely? Yes. Danielle, what's going on, y'all? Mm. What's up, Rob J in the city, in Montrez? Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Montrez! What's up, Rachel? But I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get in here. Some of it I made a video earlier, and I had purchased some cologne from Saks, but I didn't like the scent. Well, I already really have Loki. I already have the scent. It's just a different brand, and I was nervous to take it back because I'm not a big returner. Yeah, I do return stuff, but not often. Like I really have to just not want it after I purchase it for me to go and return it. And then plus I heard Saks. I don't know because I don't really shop at Saks like that. But I heard they really had a very strict, very stringent return policy, and so I was kind of nervous. It's not like Nordstrom. Nordstrom, you can pretty much return anything without a receipt, girl. You know what I'm saying, girl? You can just go in and be like, I need to return this, and they're gonna say yeah. Now that's how it was when I worked there, but I don't know how it is now. But the rumor was always that Saks was very serious about their return policy. So I was kind of nervous. And plus, it was cologne. And I did spray it last night after I got out the shower just to see how it really smelled. And I was like, One, I was like, no, I already got this. And then two, no, 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 no. Anyways, they took it back. I didn't have a problem. I think I was overthinking. I just walked in and was like, hey, I need to exchange this. And she was like, great. I was like, okay. And so she helped me find another scent. It's okay. I need to stop trying to step out of my box and just stick to what I know. I'm not a big cologne head anyways. So anytime I do wear cologne, it's more than likely somebody said it smells good and I'm gonna go, I'll go try it out. Like my friends always tell me the colognes that smell good and I would just go smell them. Anyways, so it's Joe Malone. I forgot the scent, but it's just some Joe Malone. Joe Malone, I think they say it's like unisex. Anyways, so it was Joe Malone is the brand, but I forgot the scent. The scent I had prior, it smelled like Tom Ford. Was it Old Wood? Is that how you say it? Old Wood. You know what I'm saying? Something wood. It's a very spicy cologne, but that was free. Girl, really and truly, all the cologne I got, girl, I really got for free. Hey, okay. Girl, this is like probably like my second time. This is like my second time. Yes, Natasha, that one. I got that for free. And Tom Ford cologne, some of it, not all of it. Some of Tom Ford cologne can be very expensive. The bottle I have is about this big and it's $350. Yes. $350. Like I said, I got it for free, so girl, I can't complain. Okay. Um, so yeah, that's the scent that I got from Joe Malone. It smelled just like that Tom Ford I have in my bathroom, and I was like, no. I was like, no, this is the same thing I already got. You think I'm about to pay? You think I'm about to pay for this when I got this for free? Anyways, so it was a girl. She helped me pick out something, and it's okay. It's decent. It's different than what I have because I'm starting to run out of cologne too. That's another thing. because I ran through my Chanel. I had a bottle of Chanel for men. I ran through that. My favorite scent is, and they don't sell the scent anymore. It's Replica, Mason Margiela, Replica. It's called At the Barbers. They don't sell that scent anymore. They sell every other scent except for At the. That's like my favorite. That's my favorite smell good, but I can't find it nowhere. I don't know why they stopped selling it. Anyway, so yeah. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this mess. Okay. So just a quick one too. Um, Dr. Simone was down to watch what happens live, and this is what happened. Y'all agree? Dr. Simone says Porsha is the number one mean girl. Claims Phaedra gave the women on Married to Medicine an unnecessary hard time because she was ready to go back to RHOA. She's mean. She snatched Kenya down. So listen to what Simone had to say about Miss Porsha.
What did you think of Jackie and Phaedra's conversation?
I think Phaedra gave us an unnecessary and unfit hard time. I think she was ready to be back with Porsha, ready to be back as frickin' frack. And so just say that, but don't leave out calling us mean girls when you're headed to the number one mean girl.
Are you calling Porsha the number one mean girl?
She's mean. She's tried to fight on social media. She snatched Kenya down. You were there.
What did you think of?
I will say this much. Multiple things can be true at the same time. Did she lie? No. A lot of people in the comment were like, no, Porsha's not mean. She not? Yeah. She not? Yeah. Now, multiple things can be true at the same time. Simone and Heavenly and Dr. Jackie, they can be mean girls, right? Right? And that's true because they are mean girls. They do mean all of them. Quad, Toya, all of them can be mean girls, okay? But Porsha is also one of the mean girls. I will say this much. I don't like I do understand what Dr. Simone is saying to a certain degree. If you listen, we already know what's going on. You got the call to go back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. If that's what you want to do, then girl, go for it. But on your way out, don't try and start to throw up dirt. Just leave. Because instead of you just finding some other reason for you not to be a part of the group, because we know you got called back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now you want to say, "Oh, girl, I'm leaving because y'all are mean girls." Girl, two things can be true at once. Porsha is a mean girl, but so is Dr. Simone and her crew. Remember how Porsha treated Candace on the girls' trip? Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I'm with you. As far as I'm concerned, most of them are mean girls. Hello. I was really surprised that Simone that a lot of people are saying Porsha's not mean. Maybe I don't know. Is she a mean girl or is she dangerous? Is Porsha mean or is Porsha not to be trusted? Because Porsha is the same one who got with Phaedra and said that that Candy and Todd were going to take her back to a sex dungeon and have their way with her. That she said that. I don't know if that's mean spirited or dangerous. Girl. She also has gotten into not one, not two, not even three, girl, but like 4 physical altercations on TV. She was throwing plates at her baby daddy. I think she was trying to fight her baby daddy mama in Mexico. Yeah. So I don't know if Porsha is mean or if Porsha is just aggressive. Porsha also went into her co-worker's home and married her husband. Like, are we gonna be honest, y'all? So is she mean, or is she's a dangerous and mean, aggressive helper? That's maybe is that what it is? I think she was a mean girl to her bestie, Shamia. She also said it. She also said it like you could really. Girl, here we go. What's up, the heart, Rob? I think you like Porsha, right, girl? Here we go. Here we go. Thank you for the super chat, the heart, Rob. She also didn't want to really go to Shamia's wedding. She also sat at the table while Phaedra said that Shamia was getting screwed by Candy and Ty. Y'all don't like Porsha has done some very questionable stuff. Now, whether you want to label her as a mean girl or not a good friend, happy birthday, everyone. Love you, Rodney. Thank you, Marjan. Thank you so much. Whether you want to label her a mean girl or I don't know, but Porsha definitely has some questionable ways, girl. And as much as Porsha has been deemed the good time girl, Porsha is also someone who you have to watch. Girl, I'm done with this. Girl, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Thank you, Nick, with another live, not on Patreon. Passes on to your nieces. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna have to get down to Patreon, baby, because the way the people let me shut up. The way the people cutting up over here, baby, they got a girl scared to make videos, honey. Anyways, but yeah, I think that Simone was right. Simone, y'all can be mean girls. Y'all can. Simone, you could be a mean girl. That y'all could be mean girls. But I don't like the fact that Phaedra kind of threw it out there and then kind of got her purse and left. Say it, Rodney. Stole her. Okay? But before she walked to that lady's house and stole her husband and her Hennessy. Okay, thank you, T. Bradley. Anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and move on. This might be a quick live tonight. I just want to come down here and do a little, just do a little 1-2. Can we talk about Real Housewives of Potomac for a second? Oh, and then Porsha's a mean girl. And then remember how I'm glad somebody said that. And then remember how she went down there and did Nene? Using Simone's logic means Quad, Toya, and a few others are mean girls for fighting. They are mean girls. That's the thing. I said that. I said that Quad is a mean girl. Toya could be a mean girl. Dr. Simone. I said they all could be mean girls. Using Simone's logic, that means Quad, Toya, and a few other girls are mean for fighting. They are. It's not even just about the fighting. I think that was the first thing that came to Simone's head, right? But it's not even necessarily about the fighting for me. It's just about the other stuff. Please get a Patreon ASAP. Thank you, Marjan. And then look how Porsha did Nene with that show. Remember they were supposed to be on the show? The what's the show on Netflix with I think Kim Fields produces the show or she's a star of the show. Porsha got some sneaky ways. I don't know why y'all don't want to accept Porsha for who she is. Just accept her for who she is and say I still like her. I just accept her for who she is and say I still like her. Okay. But you can't deny what's already there. The Upshaws. That's what it was. Okay, y'all. So this is what I don't understand, y'all. And some of y'all are going to have to explain this to me. For the life that resides in my body, for the breath that flows out of my mouth and my nose, for the oxygen that I breathe, for the blood that flows through my body. I cannot understand how I have seen thousands of people on Twitter clock Stacy for not being truthful, not being honest. She's not really showing who she really is. She's a liar. But y'all still want her to stay, but y'all want Mia to go. Girl! If you think that Stacy is not really showing who she is, if she's not really this honest person, then the people are mad at Wendy because Wendy pretty much, in a way, I guess, exposed, or she was a part of the exposure of Stacy and TJ. I think that Stacy is definitely more entertaining than Mia, hands down. Stacy is way more entertaining. Way more entertaining, okay? But I think that where the problem starts to happen with me is if you want Mia gone, how can you then turn around and say you want Stacy to stay when you say that Stacy is a liar? Because the same thing is going to happen. It happens with all the girls. Y'all were okay, not y'all, but y'all. We got to tell the truth, y'all. We got to tell the truth. Some people were okay. A lot of people, including Jazelle, were okay with Mia telling lies. They were okay with it. Ashley just said on this episode that it's not that big of a deal that Stacey did what she did to get on the show. So if we start to go down this road of it being okay for people to tell lies, I don't want to hear nobody's fucking mouth 4 or 5 seasons later, like people are doing with Mia. Now all of a sudden Mia is declassing the show and all Mia does is lie. Mia been lying since her first season, and so many people are okay with it. So if we start to go down this road with Stacy, where Stacy is telling a bona fide lie the first season, you cannot be surprised 4 seasons down the road and then all of a sudden want to start calling Stacy the biggest liar. Stacy is already showing you how she gets down. Stacy's already showing you whatever I need to do in order to get my foot in the door and keep a storyline. That's what I'm going to do. Now we're gonna get on to TJ in a little bit. Don't get it twisted. We're gonna get on to TJ in a little bit, okay? But what I'm saying is, it makes no sense for people to want Mia to be gone because y'all were okay with Mia in the little lies that she told the first season, but now all of a sudden you want Stacy to stay because you don't think the lie is that big. Well, guess what? Just like Mia, those lies are going to get bigger. That is true. We really don't have any necessary proof. We don't really have any necessary proof that Stacy is lying. But all I'm gonna say is this: we don't really have necessary proof that everything Mia says is a lie, and we still call Mia a liar. We say Mia lie about everything. Is that the truth, or is that what we just assume? We assume everything that Mia says is a bona fide lie. Proof or no proof. That bitch is lying. Yeah, that bitch is lying. Girl, that bitch is lying. She lying. She has lied. She lying. She lying. She lying. She lying. I just think that if we're going to go after one person for lying, we got to go after everybody for lying. I think that that's when the line starts to move, when people say that it's okay for this person to lie, it's not okay for this person to lie. What's up, James? What's up, Philip Boy TV? And Mia's mouth is open. She lied. Okay. Okay. I just think that once we start to go down this road, it's okay. Because if we look at Karen came on telling lies, and now Karen is one of the biggest liars of them all. Karen came on telling us that her husband was a black Bill Gates just for Karen to turn around and to pay his bills. Now Karen has went from just telling a small little lie to now basically telling us that she will be vindicated, even though Karen is now in prison for a year. But people are okay with Karen's lies because they were entertaining. People are okay with Mia's lies because the lies are entertaining. Now the people are mad. Girl. People are okay with Stacey's lies because Stacy is entertaining. But in 4 seasons, y'all gonna be saying the same thing y'all said about Mia 4 seasons later. Y'all gonna be saying about Stacy, girl, in season 14. All she do is lie. But Stacy's literally showing you that, girl, Her stuff doesn't add up. There are too many viewers watching Real Housewives of Potomac, right? And I will say this much, whether we have proof or not, the overall consensus is that Stacy is not being honest about what's happening between her and TJ. That is pretty much the majority of people. Nobody's really buying it 100% that Stacy and TJ are what they say that they were. And this was prior to TJ coming out saying what he said on the internet. Most people felt that way. But because Stacy is entertaining, people are willing to overlook what they think is a lie. That literally happened with Mia her first season. People thought that Mia was entertaining, so they overlooked the lie. And now here we go, 4 seasons down the road, and everybody on the internet talking about all Mia do is lie. All she do is lie. All she do is lie. Girl, she lied her first season. Do y'all even watch the show? All she do is lie. All she do is lie. Girl, she been lying though. I just think that, girl, if we're gonna get rid of the liars, girl, most of the cast needs to go. That's including Jazelle. Jazelle falsely accused Chris of sexual assault. And y'all don't want Jazelle off the show. Girl, Jazelle got on the motherfucking show and accused Chris Bassett of sexual assault. Said that he groped Deborah's ass. And then said that basically he coerced her to go into her dressing room knowing her glam squad wasn't there. Bitch, I can't make this shit up. And girl, y'all got more smoke for me than y'all got for Jazelle. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Now all of a sudden Jazelle is the best housewife ever. Girl, y'all more mad at Mia because Mia is messing up her son. Girl, Mia gonna have her son in therapy. She gonna have to explain to her son what she might. Girl, she might. But we know for a fact what Jazelle did at this big ass age, 50 plus years old, was very dangerous, especially in the Me Too era, girl. But y'all say y'all worried about little Jeremiah. Girl, she gonna mess that baby up. She gonna mess that baby up, and that baby gonna need some therapy. And that baby, and she just doing this, and she just doing, and she gonna do the baby. Girl, y'all ain't worried about no motherfucking kids, because y'all was worried about the kids. Y'all would have had Jazelle off the show when she tried to bring that paternity storyline on about Monique's son. Hello? Sense of Beauty has replica at the barbers. All for what Sense of Beauty? Thank you, Dr. Meredith Davis. That's what I'm saying, though. We can get a loud move about the kids. Y'all swerve there, y'all worried about the kids. But then, girl, what y'all think gonna happen with Monique when Monique gotta explain to her kids that, girl, why they said that, mama, why they said that when you was on a show that lady said that my daddy wasn't my daddy? Y'all not worried about that paternity problem. Y'all not worried about how Monique might have to explain to her son when he get older that it was some light-skinned woman with green eyes on the TV who tried to bring on a storyline that said that my daddy wasn't my daddy. So are y'all really worried about paternity issues? Are y'all really? Let's talk about it. We on it tonight, baby. We on the shit tonight. Baby, are y'all really concerned about paternity issues and conversations regarding the kids? Because y'all not talking about what might happen with Monique and how she might have to explain to her son when her son gets older and sees that it was this woman on the show who tried to say that his daddy was not his daddy. So do y'all really care about the kids and paternity issues? But y'all say y'all worried about it because that might happen with Mia. So if you're concerned about Mia having to explain it to little Jeremiah, then you should be concerned about Monique having to explain it to little Chris. But that's not the concern. Because the people really don't give a fuck about the kids. Are y'all concerned about Chris Bassett having to explain to his kids? Were y'all concerned about Chris Bassett kids seeing this show and this woman accusing their father of sexual assault? Were y'all concerned about the children then? When Jazelle said that Chris was groping another woman, Deborah, when she said that Chris coerced her to go into her dressing room knowing her glam squad was gone, were y'all worried about what Chris kids would have to go through at school then? And how they might see that shit on the internet? And those kids definitely have access to the internet. Were we worried about the kids and what they have to go through at school then? So no, I'm not buying that people give a fuck about Mia's son. You might not like Mia, but you don't give a fuck about little Jeremiah. Okay? If we're going to be concerned about the kids, then be concerned about the kids across the board. Y'all want to pick and choose the kids y'all concerned about. Girl. And when I say y'all, not y'all, but y'all. But not y'all, but y'all. Girl, not y'all, but y'all, okay? The people know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Girl, we oh baby, I ain't even, baby, this is water. Girl, this is water. Girl, I'm on one tonight, baby. I done got up now, baby. We up now. Yes, Jazelle has affected so many folks' kids on the show, but nobody cares. The only thing that people have been repeating over and over and over is that Mia is doing something that could affect her child. Okay, that might be true. But let's talk about the things that we know for a fact that have happened on this show and could also affect other folks' kids. Y'all don't want to talk about how Jazelle has been a part of a lot of the fuck shit on this show. And how what she has done could affect folks' kids. And how some of these kids can go to school and have to see these kids tease them, talk about their father. Girl, they say his dad. They say that little Maria daddy was touching on Miss Daisy down to the show. That's what the lady said. The lady said that her daddy was touching on some lady on the show. Yeah, they said the light skinned lady with the green eyes. They said that she was trying to bring on something on the show that said that wasn't his daddy. But we worried about the kids. Y'all better be worried about some of the kids, not all of them. I know that's right. Anyway, so let's get into what PJ has to say. Hey, girl, the girls be trying to play in my face online. That's why I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna let nobody play in my face. It sounds good coming out. Like, are we concerned about the kids? We just concerned about the kids. We just concerned about the kids. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is what TJ had to say. TJ.
Battery from 100%. Connected to Rodney's MacBook Air and Rodney's iPad.
Let's listen to TJ.
Old friends, new friends. What up, y'all? Just getting back from Phoenix. I was doing a play there about Alzheimer's. And anyway, I was getting a bunch of text messages because people were saying, TJ, there was an earthquake in North Hollywood yesterday. Are you okay? Because I live in Burbank, super close to where I live. Speaking of earthquakes, it might be my turn to share some earth-shattering news. Old friends.
TJ, come on home, baby. TJ, you's a messy queen. Come on home. Girl, come over here. Come sit right beside me. Okay. TJ old ass is fine as hell. TJ fine as hell to me, baby. TJ is fine as hell. That's an old, I love I love an old butch queen, baby. Hello. This is the thing. Let me stop. This is what I'm saying. A part of me, I think TJ is lying. I don't think I will say this much. I think this is one of those cases where people believe the man over the woman. I'm not trying to be funny, but look at to me, look at right. I know what you're saying. Like to me, it's like when I look at Mia. The reason why I went so hard on Mia and Gordon, or I made it a point to make sure that I dragged Gordon into the conversation too, is because Mia was not doing this by herself. I felt like at one point everybody was Mia, 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 Mia. And some people told me, well, Rodney, Mia's getting it because Mia got the peach. But my whole thing is, girl, when I start to look at the things that Gordon has done, it's not like Mia is just coming out here, girl, working this by herself. That's why I will always say, girl, if Mia is a stunt queen, Gordon is a stunt queen too. As far as I'm concerned, girl, they in on the scam together. Now we can drag Mia because Mia got the peach, I guess, but girl, it don't take away from the fact that Gordon is mic'd up. And Gordon was the one going down to goddamn TMZ doing interviews. Hello? Gordon was the one who came onto the show and said he was diagnosed with bipolar 1, I believe. Gordon is the one who basically admitted to, locking her into a room and taking her cell phone. That was my whole thing. Because the difference is the men don't get paid. But the point is Gordon was in on the scam too. The same way when I talk about Sweet Tea, I'm talking about G too. I'm talking about the niggas and I'm talking about the bitches. You see what I'm saying? I'm not leaving nobody out of the conversation. There are people out there who want to leave people out of the conversation. I'm dragging all parties involved. When I talk about Karen, I'm talking about Ray too. When I talk about Mia, I'm talking about G too. Girl, when I talk about Stacy, I'm talking about TJ too. Girl, I'm talking about all parties involved. I'm not leaving nobody out of the dragon. Girl. Because as far as I'm concerned, when I talk about Sweet Tea, we're talking about Dr. G too. That's what I'm saying. I'm not leaving nobody out of the conversation because these motherfuckers are getting mic'd up. I'm looking at it, yes, she did wrong, but we're going to drag all of them too. When I sat down and I looked at that conversation between Karen and Ray, I just didn't come on here and say Karen, Karen, Karen. I said Karen and Ray, girl, full of shit. And the thing with Gordon and Mia, I hate to say it, Gordon and Mia are probably more than likely receiving a higher payday together versus Sweet Tea. Gordon is benefiting off of Sweet Tea. Gordon is benefiting off of Mia being on the show because Gordon ain't got no job. What's up, Diva? So when TJ comes out, I didn't like how I felt like most of the women automatically took TJ's side. I didn't like that. But I also think that most of them, again, I don't think anybody ever really, no, that's a lie. I think that after 2 or 3 episodes, I think that most people thought that relationship was some bullshit. And maybe the women were doing what some people online told me. They dragging the person that's in front of their face. That's what some of y'all will tell me in the comment, even in my comment section. Well, Rodney, we dragging Mia because Mia is the one with the peach. We dragging Mia because Mia is the one who is the housewife. So maybe they dragging Stacy because Stacy is the one with the peach. Maybe they're dragging Stacy because Stacy is the housewife. I think at the end of the day, I'm gonna throw a number out there. I think a high 90% of people who watch Potomac after a certain amount of episodes that aired was not believing the TJ and Stacy storyline. I think most people, it had a big question mark. Like, girl. Now, was Stacy paying TJ? That's what I don't necessarily believe. I don't think that Stacy was necessarily paying TJ. Now, that is where I think TJ just told a bona fide lie. I don't know. Like I said, if TJ come out receipts, then girl, I'm gonna be gooped and gagged. But as of right now, TJ ain't really, came out with any receipts to show payments being made to him and Stacy. Maybe Stacy was smart enough to pay the nigga in cash. Maybe she was smart enough to pay the nigga in cash. I don't know. But I do believe Stacy when Stacy says that she didn't pay him. Stacy had that storyline and it was confusing to everybody. 1 minute she's your best friend. 1 minute, girl, she. Yeah, come on, she. Bitch, she. I said it right the first time, she. Girl, at one point, that storyline was confusing to a lot of people. 1 minute, girl, TJ was her best friend. The next minute, they're dating. Stacy is not, Stacy's real representative has not shown up. I remember her best friend pretty much told it to me. When Stacy's best friend, her real best friend, okay? When Stacy's real good Judy, the gay guy that came onto the TV show, and he basically told Stacy on TV, you basically fake. Do y'all remember that scene? I'm paraphrasing, but he pretty much said, girl, you kind of transformed into somebody who I don't remember. God, I don't know this girl, right? Like, I was like, oh, girl, so she really is kind of putting on the show a little bit. Because your best friend basically sitting here in front of the camera telling us that you kind of low-key being fake. I don't believe that's TJ. This is what I believe with TJ and Stacy. I believe that TJ and Stacy were co-workers. I believe that this is what I believe now. Okay, this is what I believe now. I believe that TJ and Stacy were co-workers. I do believe they had a friendship, and I think that they were probably attracted to each other. And then I believe that Stacy said, TJ, come onto the show, and I think that Stacy presented their relationship more than what it was. I think that's where the lie falls in. You see what I'm saying? I believe they knew each other. I believe they probably thought each other were cute. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that Stacy was like, listen, I need you to come onto this show with me. And we're just friends, right? We go on a couple of dates. I think that's where it was. Where the lie comes in for TJ, I don't think Stacy paid him. I think Stacy told him it would be great exposure. Yes. I think Stacy told him. So like Stacy's not lying about the foundation of their relationship. I think that Stacy presented it to the public in a way where she started to now this is where she started to put sauce on it. Shout out to Ashley Darby. She started to put sauce on it. Like, to me, Stacy and TJ kissing for the first time, that probably happened on camera. Like, we need to try to make this believable. Does that make sense what I'm saying? But then I think TJ feelings got hurt because Andy said, I thought about this after I did my review. Andy said that they invited TJ to the reunion. Didn't Andy say that? Andy said, we invited TJ to the reunion. I think Stacy told him he wasn't coming to the reunion. No, she straight lied, no sauce. I think Stacy told TJ that you're not coming to the reunion, and I think TJ got pissed off. And I think that's what TJ came in with the, she paid me to be her boyfriend. I do think TJ is on about the payments. I don't think any type of payment, the payment that he received was exposure. Because there can be different, I guess, depending on what lens you look through it, it could be different. You could receive payments in different forms. The payment that she gave him was exposure on the show. But I don't think that Stacy necessarily handed him cash money. I don't think any transactions with money were made. I think TJ got his feelings hurt and he got pissed off. And he said, bitch, I'm going to tell these hoes that bitch you paid me. Because I wanted to come to the reunion too. Because Taylor, that's a good question. But why didn't she call him and did all of this? Because I think that's where the lie comes in. That's what Stacey was like. Because, okay, she didn't call him because at that point she knew it was still some lie in there. She knew that they wasn't together like that. She knew that her and TJ were not together like that. They were cool. We worked together. But it wasn't a relationship like she tried to present to us. So if she would have called TJ, it probably just would have started to unravel more. She was actually smart as hell. And when I tell you that Stacy, bitch, that motherfucking Stacy Rush, whatever her name is, that bitch stood on big business. When I tell you Stacy, bitch, I don't know if I'm scared or impressed. When I tell you that Stacy, that's a smart girl. That Stacy gonna be hell on wheels, baby. She chooses her words very carefully. That bitch didn't break a sweat. Girl, she didn't give a damn what Andy, Jazelle, Wendy had to say. I'm not calling him. I don't care what y'all say. When that bitch said still out, this is the thing. Now, like I said, this is why I don't mind Stacey being on the show. I'm just saying all the heifers be lying. So if we're going to get mad at one and get rid of one, we're going to have to get rid of all of them. I don't care about, like I told you, I don't think, girl, I told y'all this. I don't think Mia should have to leave the show. Girl, because she lied. Okay, they all tell lies. This is pretty much what the people have created. Stacy is entertaining. When that bitch said, when she said, still all right. Baby, when Stacy said, okay, this thing, we're not gonna play with this. When Stacy said, girl, I'm done. Girl, that ring light was working my soul. Girl, when Stacy said, still I rise. I tell you, bitch, when I tell you I lost it, girl, when Stacy says, still I rise, when I tell you, bitch, the way I must have screamed in this apartment, I said, girl, oh, baby, Stacy would not back down. Stacy would not back down. She was not changing her story. Girl, I'm not changing my story. I'm not changing my story. Like I said, I don't know if that's something to look up to or to look at like this bitch low-key could be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because Stacy was not changing her tune. Maybe Stacy was telling the truth. But like one of the cousins just said in the comment section, girl, if that was the case, why did she just call him at the reunion? This do kind of smell good. I saw the ring light acting up again. Thank you, Brooklyn Rose, child. I think it is. I think some of y'all are right. I think it might be the wiring. Because it can't be this ring light. It just can't be. I think it might be the wiring. I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyways, I don't care. So but yeah, I think that Stacy is I don't know. I'm okay with Stacy. Stacy cool. She a kiki. She funny. Um, but you know, I think at the end of the day, if y'all gonna be mad at Mia, not y'all, but y'all. But if y'all gonna be mad at Mia, then y'all gonna have to be mad at Stacy because Mia did the same thing when Stacy came on. Mia told little white lies too. Mia's lies didn't really affect anybody. Karen lies really didn't affect anybody. I used to always say that. Well, Karen lied. Karen lets lie on herself. Karen really don't lie. Her lies don't affect people, and now they affect people. Karen being a drunk, a four-time not convicted, but a four-time alcohol-related offense drunk. We started out with Karen just being cute and it being the Lulu and it just being, oh, that's just Karen. And now here we are. Karen is sentenced to 2 years, 1 year suspended, or 1 year suspended and 1 served. You see what I'm saying? Mia started out the same way. Oh, Mia lies don't affect anybody. She just don't know the age gap between her and Gordon. She just lied, blah, 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 and now here we are, right? I just think that girl, it pretty much starts out the same way for all the girls. The lie gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Look at your homegirl Jazelle. Jazelle started out with a little old girl. I'm dating this person. Now Jazelle up here just telling bona fide lies. Stacy's gonna start out the same way. Stacy's gonna start out with a little lie that's not gonna be big. In 3 or 4 seasons, Stacy's gonna have to do something to keep it up. Yes, we did. Yes, we did clock Mia. I clocked Mia her first season. Like Wendy said, girl, I clocked Mia her first season. I said, girl, Mia be lying. Girl, I said it. When Mia, let me tell you something. I knew Mia was a liar when Mia did not know the age difference. Thank you. Girl, I clocked Mia out the gate. Girl, when Mia didn't know the age difference between her and her husband, I said, this bitch be lying. Because let me tell you something. A young person dating, we've been calling her lie. We really have. Girl, a young person who is dating an older man, that is one of the probably most common questions you are asked. How old is your husband? How old are you? What's the age gap between you two? You know, that's probably a question you're asked all the time. You see what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen with 2 people who probably look the same age or 2 people close in age. But when you are dating someone much older, like Gordon is much older than Mia, that's a question she's asked all the time. So when she couldn't even answer them, I was like, girl, why she can't answer these? I was like, why this bitch can't answer simple questions? Girl, like, I was like, this bitch be lying. I knew Mia was lying then. Like, girl, that's something you're asking. Mia's not going to get me to believe that Gordon, a man old enough to be her grandfather, that's not a question she doesn't get asked all the time. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. So right then and that, I was like, girl, Mia, this girl be lying. This girl be lying. Girl, Mia be lying. Girl, you be lying, girl. Girl, that bitch be lying, girl. This bitch is lying. I don't know, this bitch. God, get this bitch on my motherfuckers. Girl, this bitch be lying. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. Mia been lying, girl. Mia been lying, baby. The girl been lying since she stepped on the scene with a gangster lane. She really has. Mm-hmm. I didn't see the live. I heard that Mia and live. Um, and then like even with girl, like Mia with the cancer stuff. I still remember. Most people thought that Mia was lying. We don't have any proof that Mia was actually lying, but most people thought that Mia was lying about the cancer. Cancer, no cancer. This is what cancer, no cancer looks like. Oh girl, oh girl, oh girl, oh girl, oh girl, oh girl, oh girl. Mm. Mm. We knew that heifer was a liar, but people looked over it because they. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. People looked over Mia lying because they didn't like Dr. Wendy, and I ain't gonna lie. Dr. Wendy was fucking with Mia when she came in her house that night. She was. But I think people overlooked it because people didn't like Wendy. And so therefore, you fucking with this lady. She ain't really did nothing to you. And we don't like you already. Girl, so fuck you. Or Candace. Come on. And so now here we are, 4 seasons later, and the girls are acting crazy like they don't know what to do. Do y'all think Mia got fired? No. I think with Karen going to jail, I'm sorry. I don't think they can. Girl. With Karen going to jail, I don't think Mia got fired. I think Mia and Ashley both got another say. I think they both. I pretty much think they all coming back. I really do. Just like with people, like with the people love to exaggerate. Just like they tried to gaslight Candace when Candace said that girl Ashley was trespassing. Even people at the reunion tried to say that Ashley wasn't trespassing when the fact of the matter is Ashley was actually trespassing. Girl, Ashley was trespassing. Girl, she was. Ashley could have got shot. I don't know about in DMV, but in Texas, girl, if you walk into somebody's house unannounced, girl, you can get shot. I'm gonna check that to make sure that that's right, because I shouldn't have said that. But girl, for the most part, walking into somebody's home uninvited can get a bullet in your goddamn body. Girl, I don't know who raised y'all. Anyways, y'all. Baby, what else? That was pretty much it. Girl, I wanna play a little song for y'all. I wanna play a song for y'all. Y'all listening?
Set me free. I wanna be free from the things. I gotta be free. Now I'm free to jump me, but I cannot stand for somebody like.
I don't ever want you to hurt my feelings to the point where I have to write a song and show it to some people. Don't do that to me, man.
Oh, God.
Don't do it to me.
I wanna get over right now. I got a brand new right now. I wanna move right now. Here I am trying to stand for justice. And so the next thing you know, I ended up picking up the guitar and these lyrics just started to come out. That was an authentic piece of.
That was Dr. G writing a song talking about setting himself free. Set me free. Set me free. I want to be set free. I don't like when nobody tells lies on me. Set me free. Set me free. Girl, this was a gag right here, though.
And these lyrics just started to come out. That was an authentic piece of work. They came straight from the heart. That's all I gotta say.
Good job, Gregory. You did a great job.
It's Sweet Tea in the back talking about good job. Girl, this man, girl. Baby, let me tell you something. I think this. Can I say something that I don't want? And I don't want to argue with nobody on here tonight. I really don't. I really don't. I do not feel like arguing. Yeah, because I'm going to Walmart after I get off here. Listen, I think that it is so. Girl, it's no shade, and I love y'all to pieces. Thank y'all for watching my channel. I really do appreciate it. I think that it is so comical when some people get in my comment section telling me that I'm not being objective and I'm not being fair and I'm being biased. Girl, I have been singing the same tune. Girl, sweet girl, Quad ain't worried about no Dr. G. Nashina. Thank you, Nashina. You be good, Rodney. Be good. Hey, chat. Thank you. You be good. We good. Listen, this is my whole thing. I have been saying, I ain't gonna say been saying, but it has been very clear that Dr. G still feels some type of way about Quad. Girl, I think that it's a common thing with society that they paint women as being the bitter bitches, right? When the fact of the matter is, in this scenario, Dr. G is the bitter bitch. Dr. G literally went home, wrote, recorded, produced girl a song about being set free from his ex-wife. But somehow people still will say that Quad is the bitter one, that Quad has not let the relationship go. Baby, y'all cannot have it both ways. You cannot say that Quad used Dr. G and she never loved Dr. G, but then turn around and say that girl, she's still obsessed with Dr. G. How is it that Quad used Dr. G, and she probably did? How can you say that Quad never loved Dr. G, but then still say she's not over the relationship? God. If she used him and she never loved him, then bitch, why would she not be over the relationship? Dr. G is on TV. Dr. G, a psychiatrist, is on TV telling y'all that he is trying to release himself from this relationship and singing a song about his ex-wife while his new wife is in the background cheering him on. I cannot make this shit up. Girl, Dr. G is on TV singing a song about being set free from his old marriage while his new wife is in the background cheering him on. But then people will say that Quad is the one that has not moved on, and that Quad is still obsessed, and that Quad is jealous of Sweet Tea and Gregory. Girl, but Dr. G is on TV singing a song that he wrote, produced, and recorded, girl, talking about being set free. Girl, what do y'all be watching? That's what I be talking about. Girl, we are not watching the same thing. Y'all cannot get in my well, you can do what you want to do. Girl, you cannot get in my comment section and say that I'm not being objective and I'm not being fair. When this shit is literally like, girl, I don't even really have to come down here and say nothing. Girl. Girl, the new wife is the video director, baby. Girl. Girl, that's what I be saying. Like, I don't know if we watching the same thing. Thank you, here, Ruth. Thank you so much. It's crazy to me. It really, really is. Oh, girl. Girl. Quad ain't worried about no Dr. G. If we're gonna be honest, girl, let me shut up. Cicero Longsfoot. Okay, Gregory Cicero Longsfoot. Oh, girl. Did Quad use Dr. G? Maybe so. Did she never not love Dr. G? Maybe so. Did she marry him for a come up? Maybe so. Girl, all of those things that y'all be saying, it possibly could very well be true, but you cannot believe those things that you're saying and still say that Quad hasn't let go of her marriage. Quad is somehow obsessed with Dr. G. Quad is still in love with Dr. G. How can she still be in love with somebody who y'all say she never loved? No, Dr. G still feels a way about Quad. Dr. G still feels a way about Quad, hence the song, hence the Grammy Award winning song Set Me Free, hence the BET girl soundtrack to a Tyler Perry movie. Girl, Girl, hence the girl NAACP Song of the Year, Set Me Free by Dr. Gregory Lunsford. This man is sitting on TV singing a song. This man, let me tell you something. This man came down knowing the cameras were rolling and had a laptop pulled out in front of his homeboys, showing them him singing a song about his ex-wife and him wanting to be set free. When I tell you Gregory has been losing it since, when I tell you Dr. G has been losing it since, girl, he saw Quad. Girl, when I tell you ever since Quad let everybody know she over there getting fucked by King 15 times a week, ever since Quad let it be known that girl, she want to bust it wide open and give this nigga a baby, girl, Dr. G has been crashing out. Girl, when I tell you Dr. G ain't been right since that night Quad told everybody she getting fucked 15 times a week, multiple times a day. And then told and turned around and told Sweet Tea when Sweet Tea said somebody's lying, and she turned around and said multiple times a day. Girl, he ain't been right ever since. Yeah, he ain't been right ever since. Girl, this man been cursing and writing songs. Girl, this girl, I need girl, Dr. G, Dr. G, girl, it's time for you to get Dr. G, it's time for you to get up off my TV screen. Girl, that man has been losing it. Girl, losing it. Do you hear me? Girl. Because he wanted to come on this show and fuck with Quad. He wanted to come back on this show where he doesn't even get paid. Girl, that's the gag. I tried to tell y'all. I said, girl, I don't think they get paid. Girl, and when Sweet Tea came out and said what she said, I said, oh, girl, I'm glad somebody said it. Girl, because I thought that they didn't get paid, and I've heard that Heavenly said that they didn't get paid either. But I know people not gonna believe what Heavenly say. You know what I'm saying? And then plus, it wasn't confirmed really for me. I didn't really know for a fact. So when Sweet Tea came out and said, girl, the men don't even get paid, they're just like supporting cast members. I said, girl, I'm trying to tell you. So you got this man who came back down to this show who's not even getting paid. And y'all could not say and tell me that man did not come back to that show so he could fuck with Quad. The thing is, he didn't know that Quad had some dark-skinned, big dick mandingo up her motherfucking sleeve. He thought he was going to come back. Y'all know Geriatric D can't go that many rounds. Come on, DB. He didn't know that Quad had that big dick mandingo up her motherfucking sleeve. That's what he didn't know. He thought he was going to come back to the show, antagonize this woman with his new wife, get married on the show, and that was going to be the end of it. And then Quad bust out the next season, and here come King. And he take his shirt off in front of everybody. Yeah, he the only man on the beach who ain't ashamed. Yeah, he the only man on the beach who ain't ashamed to take his shirt off. Yeah, he the only one on the beach who ain't afraid to unbutton his shirt. And here come King with some muscles. Yeah, and Dr. G sitting over here with man boobs. He couldn't handle it. That's all it was. Bop it, pull it, twist it. Anyways, shout out to Sweet Tea. At least she got a girl. I ain't got no man. At least she got a man. At least she got a man. Well, at least she got a husband. I ain't got no husband though. But keep my husband out of it. I ain't gonna lie. Sweet Tea have given us some one-liners. I'm not gonna lie, but keep my husband out of it. That's how I love saying that now. But keep my husband out of it. Okay. Then they got a little access to her. This nice. This nice. This nice. But you like being about engaged to get a little access to the money. Yeah, but that bitch said she got access to the money. Bitch, so Sweet Tea said I got a little access to I got a little access to the money. I said, I know that's right, bitch. I know that's right. I know that's right, baby. Girl, that's I know that's right. But y'all want to sit here and call Quad. Girl, y'all want to sit here and call Quad a gold digger, and she might be. Girl. But girl, Sweet Tea sitting her black ass on our goddamn TV screen telling y'all that one of the perks of being engaged is that she gets a little access to the money. Girl, I don't see y'all calling her no gold digger. Okay? Girl, she said I get a little access to the money. That's what she said. Girl, that's what she said. Baby, she said I get a little access to the money. I said, oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, oh, wait, oh, wait, oh, wait. Anyways, all right, y'all. I just wanted to come over here and kiki and laugh. And girl, we had to, rally up. Girl had to, just, we gotta be honest, y'all. We gotta be honest. And just tell the truth and shame the devil, baby. That's true. I mean, I try to be fair. Porsha really didn't have nothing to do with that. Really and truly, Simone. Really and truly, I didn't care about what Simone said, but Porsha really don't have nothing to do with Phaedra calling them mean girls. She did bring Porsha into it though. Are you ready for RHOA? Not really, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm not ready. I'm not excited, but I'm gonna watch it to see what's going on. Mm-mm. I'm about to watch. I'm going to Walmart first, and then I'm gonna come back. Okay. I don't. Let me shut up. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home. I'm going to Walmart, and then I'm going to come back and watch Real Housewives of what's the RHOP drama? Girl, you missed it. I was just on her telling the people that people really don't give a fuck about folks' kids like that. I'm sorry. I had to just I just had to go. I had to come on here and say it for what it was. I hate to be a Mia apologist or a Mia take up for Mia. All I'm saying is, girl, if we gonna talk about if y'all, not y'all, but people, y'all, but not y'all. Shout out to the diva. If y'all are going to be so concerned about Jeremiah and what Jeremiah might have to go through and the therapy that he might have to have due to the stunt, or you feel that it was a stunt pulled by Mia and Gordon, then you have to keep the same energy across the board. Jazelle calling Mia a bad mother, she might be. But Jazelle ain't no better of a human being. The same way Jazelle is so concerned about Jeremiah, she should have been worried about other folks' kids too, but she wasn't. Jazelle is not concerned that Monique's son may grow up to see this and have to question whether or not his father is his father. We don't know what Monique's son might have to go through when he gets older and he gets access to the internet and sees that once upon a time it was a light-skinned lady with green eyes trying to bring on a storyline that said my daddy ain't my daddy. So mama, daddy not my daddy. But see, the people not worried about that, girl. The people not concerned about Jazelle saying that Chris sexually assaulted Deborah, that he grabbed her ass. That's sexual assault for the people who don't know. She wasn't concerned about those kids who are of age having access to the World Wide Web. She wasn't concerned about, and neither were the viewers concerned about those kids having to go to school and people picking on them about seeing their father on TV, and this woman saying that your father made this lady go into a room while her glam squad wasn't there. So all I'm saying is if we're really going to be concerned about what Jeremiah may go through when he gets older, be concerned about what the kids are probably going through right now, starting with Chris's kids. And then we can work on our way on down to Monique's kids. Because the same way that Jeremiah is going to have access to the internet, as so many people have been saying, Monique's son going to have access to the same goddamn internet. And the access that they will have to the internet, girl, more than likely Chris's children already have access to that internet. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody be concerned about the kids. That's my whole point. Don't nobody be concerned about the kids. Y'all don't like Mia, which is fine. But don't try to cover up your dislike for Mia by bringing in her goddamn son. Because if we was really concerned about the goddamn kids, we would have been trying to get Jazelle off the show a long goddamn time ago. If we was really concerned about the kids and the impact that it would have on the kids. And the kids going to school and possibly being bullied because of what this woman said down on a television show. Hello? 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 But no, everybody just loves the fact that Jazelle didn't hit the reset button and now she's rebranded. Oh my God, we love Jazelle, we love Jazelle, we love Jazelle. Jazelle is cool. But my whole thing is, don't try and act like stuff ain't happened. When I come down here and I say, girl, I'm trying to like Jazelle, I'm not also in denial of how this heifer has moved on my goddamn TV screen either. You see what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. If you like Jazelle. But stop acting as if Mia is doing something that's so horrible, right? And that it's about her son. But when there are other children too that could be impacted by the things that these people have done on this show. Mia does not have the only child that could be impacted by the things that have happened on this show. And if you're going to keep that with Mia, you need to keep it across the goddamn board with all of them. Because the fact of the matter is, Jazelle loved Mia. I'm going to tell you what it is. Jazelle not worried about no goddamn kids. Jazelle is pissed off that Mia got that front motherfucking seat. Jazelle is pissed off that girl, she was standing behind Mia. It ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn children. Jazelle is mad when they shot that promo shot, Mia was sitting in the middle. And what she said, they look like my bridesmaids. Jazelle was okay with Mia this whole time. Jazelle was okay with Mia when she assaulted Wendy. Bitch, I feel like I just got started. Bitch, y'all not about to keep me on this motherfucker all night. Jazelle was okay with Mia when she assaulted Wendy and she sat there and ate her motherfucking dessert. They were okay with Wendy then. I mean, they were okay with Mia then. And I hate to say it, and that's what I've been saying this whole time. Whatever Mia got going on, that's something that Mia gonna have to deal with because that is her child. Now, what happens with those other children, that is at the hands of Miss Jazelle. You see what I'm saying? So even if little Jeremiah goes through something, that is at the hands of his mother and father. The shit that Chris children have to go through, it was at the hands of Miss Jazelle Bryant. The shit that Monique's son might have to go through is at the hands of who class? Miss Jazelle Bryant. That's the difference. Jazelle been okay with Mia acting a goddamn fool in line this whole goddamn time. But as soon as Mia gets center in the middle of a goddamn promo shot, now all of a sudden, she's a horrible human being. She's a horrible mother. Girl, you were okay with it 3C? You was okay with it when she was about to throw Wendy in a goddamn ocean? You were okay with her then? You were okay when, girl, she was out here throwing a drink on Wendy and swinging her purse? You ought to dessert, Jazelle. But now all of a sudden, Mia is a big bad wolf. Girl, save it for Oprah. Hello? Mia might be a bad mother, but Jazelle, if we're going to go down that road, then Jazelle is a horrible human being. And if we're going to be honest, I hate to even go down this road. Oh, I hate to go down this road. But my whole thing is when we start to go down this road, like Wendy said, girl, y'all need to give that girl some grace, because if we start to pick apart people and how they parent, then Jazelle, you are the same person who got back with the man. Yes, that is their father. But what are you teaching your teenage daughters about partnership? By getting back with the man who dogged you out, had babies on you, and from what your homegirl said, sent you to Sing Sing. And you got back with Jamal Bryant, knowing how he did you. What are you as a mother teaching your daughters about how to deal with men? Is that the best example you can give your daughters about partnership? I don't give a damn if it is they goddamn daddy. Ashley Darby stayed with the man who has been sexually assaulting men on camera since season 1. And eventually got a charge brought against him. Also, Michael Darby was in a goddamn hotel room with his goddamn drawers on, cheating on his wife. So the same way that Mia might have some explaining to do to her children, all I'm saying is, girl, we can go around the motherfucking room. That's all I'm saying. Season 1, Michael Darby was grabbing on Katie's fiance's ass. That's literally sexual assault. And Ashley stayed with that man. She stayed with that man, made excuses for that man, covered up for that man, had kids with that man. That's why I said Mia was whack for how she walked out that reunion, because ain't no goddamn way in hell they would have sat on that goddamn stage and tried to pull the mother card with me, girl, because I'm pulling that motherfucker right back on y'all, Uno reverse. You can say whatever you want to say about me as a parent, and I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say about you as a parent too. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Mia might be a trash ass mama. Girl, I don't know. But what I'm saying is, girl, the same way y'all can judge me, I'm going to judge you back. In the same way you want to throw shit in my face, I'm throwing your shit back in your face too. That's it. Come on, congratulations. Mia shit backfired because Mia was too weak and she didn't stand on business. That's why Mia shit backfired. Mia shit backfired because Mia was weak and she let the comment. This is what I think. Mia when I tell you, girl, Mia's pay should be docked. I'm sorry. I think when you leave the reunion, your pay should be docked. I do. I think your pay should be docked. If you leave the reunion, girl, not I gotta go to the back and get myself together. Girl, not I gotta go touch my makeup up because, girl, I'm crying. Girl, Mia took her dress off and left. Mia pay should have been docked. Because as much as let me tell you something, and y'all know I be on Jazelle ass. As much as I be on Jazelle ass, and much as a lot of the shit she started down at Real Housewives of Potomac, Jazelle ain't never left the reunion. Now they did come up for Jazelle season 5 when Jazelle had a breakdown and they didn't show it. I don't like that. And Jazelle said it happened out of her own goddamn mouth. And Monique said it too, but Jazelle said it out of her own goddamn mouth. But I will give Jazelle this. Jazelle ain't never left no goddamn reunion. She just stay silent, right? Because she know at the end of the day, girl, can we be honest? Because she know at the end of the day, girl, they gonna come up, girl, they gonna protect her anyways. Girl, they know they gonna protect. Girl, she know they gonna protect me anyways. You see how they did her last year, girl? She went to human resources and told on Candace, and then Candace couldn't say nothing back to her. Listen, Giselle. I'm really trying to like Giselle, but the only thing I don't understand is how some of y'all go up for Giselle. I hate to say that, like. Giselle seems like she's a cool. Well, I don't know. Sometimes Giselle do get me cool. Like, okay, like I'm not gonna lie. Giselle gave me like, see, this season, it did remind me of the old Giselle, but I still ain't forgot Giselle and how she worked though. You see what I'm saying? The reunion, Giselle seemed like she was having a good time. But Giselle knows she protected, so it is what it is. But the thing is, girl, Quad, that's not the truth. Because there's no way that anybody believes that Quad and Giselle are on the same level. Girl, there's no way. There's no way. Nobody who watches reality TV would ever put Quad and Giselle in the same category. Girl, Quad is TV gold, baby. Girl, Quad is TV gold. Baby, Quad is TV gold, baby. Oh, sorry. It's TV gold. Quad is entertaining as hell. We're gonna have to disagree. We're gonna have to disagree. We're gonna have to disagree on that one, baby. Because girl, Quad is not a producer's favorite, and she works for her check. Baby, we still walk around here, girl. To this day, we still walk around here quoting Quad, girl. It was kissing lesbians, girl. Girl, we still talking about monologues that Quad gave from season 1, season 2, season 3. Girl, y'all cannot play with Quad. Girl, I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna let y'all do that with Quad. I'm not gonna let y'all do that with Quad, baby. Y'all died. Girl, the girls be trying to play. But anyways, I'm really trying to like I said, at the end of the day, I'm really trying, like, I don't know Giselle. And I always say this, I'm really trying to, I know y'all about to get mad. I told you one of my friends told me I'm Carlos King. Girl, one of my friends told me I'm Carlos King. Every time I look at you, talking about you like the girls. You just like Carlos King. You know, Carlos King always say he love all the girls. I don't love all the girls. Girl, I really don't be having a girl. I think the way I talk, like I didn't I really don't too much care for Giselle though. Giselle really pissed me off a couple of seasons ago. But for the most part, I'm trying to get back to being okay with Giselle. Oh yeah, you love everybody. Yeah, that's what my friend told me. My friend was like, "Oh, you making my motherfucking nerve." Every time I look up, he told me I act just like Carlos King because Carlos King always say, "I love all the girls." I don't. Okay, thing. I really don't be having a problem with the girls. Yeah, that'd be cool to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just a handful of I just can't rock with. But for the most part, I be all right with them. That'd be all right. Yeah. To me, you have to do some trifling shit. For me, just to kind of to me, I hate to bring it up, and I'm letting it go because if Candy don't give a damn, then I don't give a damn. But like that shit they pulled with Candy and Todd, I thought that was some low down, dirty, gutter snipe, girl, a bitch can go to jail type of shit. That's when I have to be like, oh girl, girl, you can't like. It's one thing when you just a mess and I don't really like care for your personality. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do like some real low down, dirty shit for me to be like, girl, like. Like, believe it or not, I know some of y'all gonna say that I'm not telling the truth. Even though I do not go for Dr. Gregory like that, I was one of the first ones who came down to YouTube, and after Dr. Heavenly called him a pedophile, I said it's time for Dr. Heavenly to take a break from the show. People not gonna believe y'all know y'all was here. Some of the girls swear that I don't hold my face accountable, but girl, I really do. Girl, I came down and I don't even see it for Dr. G like that. I came down here and I said, girl, it is time for Dr. Heavenly to take a break from the show. Girl, this has seemed too much. But the girls say that I don't, that I'm not objective, and I don't. And I'm like, girl, y'all missed one video, so I guess y'all don't really see it. But I said that it was time for and y'all know that girl, I go for Dr. Heaven. But I also realized that, girl, this is you. Oh, thank y'all for saying thank y'all. I also realized like this is getting too much. You're like, girl, this is getting too much. Like, girl, you going down. Like, girl, this is getting too much. Like, now we calling people pedophiles and shit. Like, Like, I get what joke she was trying to make. I understood the joke, but it's enough for me. So yeah, all I'm saying is like, you really just have to do something. And I think the only reason why, not the only reason why, but you really have to say something or do something like accuse somebody of rape for me to just be like, girl, you gotta go. Right? To me, I just think Heavenly just needs a break to kind of regroup. Then she can come back season 12. But I really think she needs to take a break next season. I really do. And that was even way before she even said what she said about the men and the gay men. That was at the beginning of the season. So this has nothing to do with what she said. I've been said that episodes ago. But I'm really trying to like let it go with Jazelle, because my whole thing is like I'm trying to let it go with Porsha and Phaedra. If Candy went to that girl's wedding, Candy was down to Blaze dancing on Porsha, throwing her ass on Porsha's coochie. So if Candy is over, girl, what I look like I'm still being mad for? Like, why am I still mad at Jazelle when Wendy over it? Hell, Wendy, she kikiing with Jazelle now. You see what I'm saying? So I really am trying to get away from like, but girl, it's just like, girl, girl, like, Candy has to forgive Phaedra, though she really hasn't. Candy do not fuck with Phaedra. Girl, because I think what it is too, girl, I think because her and Phaedra were actually friends. I think her and Porsha just kind of dealt with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're co-workers, we cool, but I think her and Phaedra were like friends. You know, it might sting a little different. And Porsha, I hate to say it, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. People give Porsha a pass because people think that Porsha is not that smart. You know what I'm saying? Like Wendy used to say, she's less than smart. People look at Porsha as a less than smart, even though Porsha is not stupid. Be very clear. Girl. Porsha know exactly what the fuck she doing. Porsha, I clocked Porsha on Ultimate Girls Trip. Porsha is slow. Porsha is slow, but Porsha knows how to get away with certain things. Porsha knows that people already think that I'm slow. They think that I'm less than smart, so I'm just gonna play into that. You see what I'm saying? She's definitely not the brightest bulb. Anybody who thinks that the Underground Railroad was actually the MARTA train, girl, when I tell that lady got on TV saying, girl, she thought the slaves was at the bus stop sucking on a lollipop. I said, oh, girl. I said, I must have missed that chapter. They didn't teach us that in school. I thought it was a train. No, Porsha. That's just what they call it. It wasn't an actual train. So Porsha is calculating. She is. But yeah, it's just stuff like that. Like what Porsha and Phaedra did to Candy. I was like, that's some low down dirty. Like, that's just some trifling ass shit. Like, that's some trifling ass shit. Like, that's some trifling ass shit. When Jazelle pulled that stunt with Chris, I said, oh, girl. Hey, Y'all know I'm not even the type of person to come down here and just defend straight men like that. Y'all already know, girl, that's not my ministry. Hello? So if I come down here and I'm defending some straight man, bitch, you got to know that, bitch, girl, whatever happened, girl, it was fucked up for Rodney to come down here. Cause bitch, I'm gonna shut my mouth. So when that shit happened with Candy and Todd, I was like, oh girl. When that shit happened with Chris, I was like, oh girl, what is he doing? Like, that's why I was like, girl, like Jazelle, girl, you are doing team too much. You're a white man at that, girl. Girl, you got me down here defending a white man? Bitch, a white man at that, girl. So it's stuff like that makes me look at the girls a different way, right? It's stuff like that makes me really just like, oh. I really do, girl. I know, and maybe we've had these conversations before. Some people say it's because I'm a Libra. I don't know. I really try to look at both sides. I swear to God, I do. I don't know where I got that shit from. I don't know why I'm like that, but I really try to look at both sides. Like, okay, I could see why this probably happened. Like when it comes to the girls and boys on reality TV, I'm like, okay, well, maybe they're not like that in real life. Maybe like they only act this way because of the TV. Maybe they're actually cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I really try to give the girls the benefit of the doubt. Like I can get how you could probably get swept up into the reality show and I could try to understand it. But then when you start to cross a line, I'm just like, girl, that's too much. Girl, like that's almost like it's too much. But yeah, Jazelle, I don't have no issues with Jazelle. The only thing is, to me, I like just being fair. Like, I don't go up a meal like that. I ain't never went up a meal like that. But we gonna call a thing a thing. You know what I'm saying? And it has nothing to do with me liking Mia or being a stan of Mia's. But if we're gonna call it out, we're gonna have to just call it all the way out. You see what I'm saying? And we just can't stop at Mia and then don't bring in the other shit that's happened on the show. I can call it out. I'm like, okay, I ain't got no issues. Girl. Girl, I ain't got no issues. I ain't got no issues with it. I ain't got no issues with her. I just said what I said. I'm done with it, girl. And the people be like, girl, I'm like, I don't really have no issues with her. Girl. Like, some people think I don't like sweet tea. I really don't have no issues with sweet tea. Girl. I just look at it for what I see. Like, it just is what it is. Like, I hate to say it. I really don't have an issue with sweet tea. Sweet tea is a little weird in a way. Even if you take sweet tea out of the picture, if you take Dr. Gregory out of the picture, Quad out of the picture, you have to. You said why? I'm gonna tell you why I say she's weird. I'm gonna tell you why. Hold up. This is why I say that Sweet Tea moves in a weird way. Sweet Tea watched a television show. She saw this man get a divorce. She then saw what happened in the marriage. The marriage ended. She got into the man's DM saying, I can give you what you want. She moved. She got with this woman. She got with this man. Now I guess I have to bring them back into the equation. Okay. Now I guess we have to bring them back in. She got with this man. She moved in with the man. She's on the show. Quad, who has a seasonings line called Sweet and Savory Seasonings. Sweet Tea literally has a speed dating segment on the show called Sweet and Savory Speed Dating. Quad, who's also a chef and has a book, a cookbook. Now, from what I've seen clips of, Sweet Tea also cooks on her YouTube channel. Quad, who had on a brown leather dress On the show, Sweet Tea turns around and gets the same exact dress in maroon. It's not about being a quad fan or a Sweet Tea fan. You cannot sit here and tell me that that is not weird. You're married to this woman's ex-husband. You're literally dressing like her. You're naming your things after what she named her things after. You still had stuff in your home that she purchased or she picked out, and you just threw it away the other day on camera. I'm not saying like it has nothing to do with disliking Sweet Tea again. Because the girls are swapping now, you dislike somebody because you calling shit out. Girl, y'all cannot sit here and tell me that that's not a little cuckoo. That's why I said girl, it's giving single black female. It really is. And that's why Quad probably turned around and said, I'm what you want to be. 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 You know, Quad is actually about. But that bitch is so extra. I'm what you want to be. I'm what you want to be. I'm what you want to be. That's what she was saying because she knew. That's why she was saying that shit because she knew. Because she knew. Because she knew. But yeah, you know, like I said, I don't have no issues with Sweet Tea, but girl, we just gotta call stuff for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, but yeah, I'm really trying to get back to liking Jazelle, you know, but I ain't gonna let nobody play in my face either at the same time. I think Mia. Oh, back to Mia. I think that's what I was saying. I think Mia should be. I think Mia Pay should be adopted. I really do. I think that Mia Pay should be adopted. Girl, you left the building, bitch. Bitch, you left the building. When I was so disappointed in Mia's performance after the reunion. I really was. I said, "Oh, girl, this is so whack." But I clocked Mia the first reunion. I said, "Oh, girl," I said, Mia really not doing a lot of talking, y'all. Have y'all noticed that? Mia really, and just I'm not gonna lie, Jazelle clocked Mia. She did. She clocked Mia. Girl, you done went down there. You had the storyline, and you thought that it was gonna be entertaining, and everybody is dragging you online, right? I don't think she should be paid fully either. Not if you leave. Not if you left. Girl, Mia took her clothes off and put her joggers. girl, baby, Mia took her clothes off, put her Sheba Sheree on, threw her petticoat on, threw her sunglasses, and walked out the motherfucking door. Girl, Andy didn't even know the bitch had left. Girl, he like, hold on. He like, okay. 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 All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Mia has left. She left the building. I said, bitch, what the fuck? What do you want to see next season for RHOP? Thank you, SM. Girl, at this point, I hate to say it, you know, I don't know. Can I say something, y'all? I do not live in the DMV. But I do know that to live in the DMV in certain areas, but probably all over, it costs you a little extra penny. Like it's expensive to live up there. I know. You know, sometimes it takes me a while to land the plane. I'm gonna land the plane. It is hard for me to believe that they cannot find at least 2 or 3 women who want to be on reality TV, who have a little bit of money, a little bit of access. Like, I just refuse to believe that they can't find at least 2. Because at this point, none of the girls live in Potomac. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, girl, they can come in, they can live in Virginia, Maryland, or D. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, it don't matter where they live because nobody lives in Potomac. The only person who did was Karen, and she in jail. she inmate 573-9978. So all I'm saying is like, I don't know why it's so hard to find the girls who have just a little bit of change. Just like two. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even asking for a whole reboot, but just like two, maybe. I do not believe just a little glam. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's no, Gary, I'm not trying to say that Wendy is the only one that even tries to give you a little fashion. She the only one who threw a party that was worth something this season. Now I will say this much: I don't know how expensive the party was, but Karen did throw a 60th. Now I will say this much: I think it is fucked up and unfair. If we gonna throw these big grand parties, like when Karen turned 60, they said Karen threw a party, but they didn't show it. Shit like that would piss me off. Bitch, if I'm gonna be spending this money to throw a party, and I'm really throwing this party because I'm on this TV show, bitch, y'all better show it. Hello, that's all I'm saying. Don't have me spending money on a party that I probably wouldn't have had, and now I'm trying to do a little extra because I'm on TV, and then you don't show my shit. So, anyways, I don't know. I just need. I guess I can understand that. I just need like two women. That's it. Y'all think that's what it is because they're politically affiliated? I could see that. And you know what? There might be some truth to it. Never mind. I was about to start talking too much. I'll say this much. I think it is a little truth to it because remember when Eva was a friend? I didn't watch that. Did I watch that season? When she was a friend, I think I watched clips online and I can't remember. But I think Eva's boyfriend, fiance, was running for like something. The word on the curb was that she really couldn't get in it all the way because of, I guess, the politics. I don't know. So basically, I'm trying to say I could see how it could be true that, and I'm gonna tell y'all something else later on down the road. But anyway, so yeah, I just want to see a little bit of wealth, like the girls, like when Karen had that pickleball event. And she said, yeah, they did divorce. In the next season, she was a housewife. When Karen, after he lost. Okay, so listen. When Karen had that pickleball event and that bitch threw some beanie weenies. Oh, I'm about to get mad. Ooh, I just got mad. Ooh, I almost got lightheaded. I got lightheaded. Let me breathe. Oh, breathe, girl. 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 Girl, you know I'm an extra. I'm just playing. Coming to people like, girl, who the fuck? What is going on, girl? I'm kicking y'all. I'm dramatic. I'm like Quad. I'm dramatic. Everything got to be over the top and dramatic. So listen. When Karen had the motherfucking beanie weenies in a fall pan and some pickles on a goddamn table, when I tell you, bitch, I almost took my TV and pulled it off the wall and threw it over my balcony. But the thing is, with the girls in Potomac, they're not forced. They're not forced to really be extravagant because I believe what the thing is they've always kind of got away with them thinking that they can do the job with their personalities alone, if that makes sense. I don't like when you think about it, like Jazelle had those girls sitting outside, girl, under some tents in some dirt piles. Like if you're gonna throw some, like I don't know, I know what personalities, right? You right about that. What personalities? Okay, you right. I'll take that back. You right. I don't know. They're gonna have to do something. And then I don't know. I don't even. I don't know. I just at this point it don't even matter because of season 10. They a mess. Quiet as it's kept, girl. If they don't even bring the show back, I don't even think I would really care. I really wouldn't. If they came back and said that they were not bringing back Potomac, I would be like, oh, okay. I would just say okay. If they had never said they were bringing back Atlanta, I would have been like, okay. There was once upon a time in my life, girl. If you told me Atlanta was not coming back, I would have had a heart attack. Do you hear me? But now I'm just kind of like, okay. With Potomac is just like, okay. And the girls, and I hate to say it, but the girls who have a little bit of coin, girl, the girls don't like. The only girl who really threw somewhat worth something this season was Dr. Wendy. The only girl who has really kind of showed that they got a little bit of coin is Candace and Dr. Wendy. And those are the girls that the girls don't like. I'm going to shut up and leave it alone. Monique had some coin too. Monique told the girl she had 4 homes. Y'all don't see what? Let me shut up. Oh, I was about to really start some shit down here. Y'all see what the common thread is with the girls who got a little bit of money and the girls who don't. Let me shut up. Let me shut up, girl. Start being messy, girl. The girls start being messy, bro. You see the girls got a little. You see the common thread, baby. They don't like the girls who look. I don't really fuck with the girls who got a little bit. I don't like the girls, baby. Get mad at the girls, baby. Brown skin girls, like girls. Brown skin, you know I love my brown skin. I can tell when you're speaking. I can tell when my name. Hey, brown skin. You know I love your brown skin. Girl, let me shut up. Let me stop that. Let me stop starting shit. That's all I want to do. Come down here and start shit. That's all I want to do. Start some shit and get off. Be like, all right, y'all, I'm gone. Be like, all right, y'all, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll see y'all tomorrow. If something come out on the blogs, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Yes, okay. Girl, I'm just saying, child. The girls who had a little bit of coin, girl, they don't like the girls. They don't like the girls. And it is what it is. Potomac is never going to reach its fullest potential because, girl, they don't really know how to put the girls in charge that need to be in charge. Really and truly, and this is the thing. If we're going to be honest, nobody really should be in charge of the girls because we're all grown and but there should be someone who can be the anchor, who can just move. But also, let me shut up. Because the girl swapping out is Jazelle, even though Jazelle said at the reunion and just basically giggled the whole time. Girl, that's the girl who y'all say is the anchor. Girl, Jazelle laughed the whole time. Wendy had to do all the work. Girl, and like another thing, girl, we gonna be honest. Girl, on some real shit, and this is for all the girls. This is for all of the girls. Y'all can get mad at Mia all day long, but if it wasn't for Mia and if it wasn't for Stacy, y'all wouldn't have had shit to talk about at that reunion. If it was not for Mia, and if it was not for Stacy, y'all would have had shit to talk about at that reunion. That could have been a 30-minute reunion if we're going to be honest. They had to, and if you really clock the tea, they really dragged out the reunion. Because the reunion really could have been, reunion really could have been an hour. I knew that they didn't really have anything to work with when they had a segment over the fashion. When have we ever discussed in length fashion on Real Housewives of Potomac? We never have. So when they pulled that stunt, I said, oh, they ain't got nothing to talk about. I said, I don't have anything to talk about. Okay. We've never talked about fashion to that extent on Real Housewives of Potomac. Stacy, if it wasn't for Eddie being messy and Wendy being messy about what happened between TJ and Stacy, and they stretched that out for the whole reunion, the whole third part, pretty much. Girl. You see what I'm saying? Like, they really didn't have anything to work with. And I'm gonna go ahead and just throw Mia in there too. I'm taking Mia out. Really and truly, at the reunion at least, Mia didn't even give us nothing. Mia didn't say shit the first part. She barely said something the second part, and then she got up and left the third part. So even with Mia being the reason for the season, Mia came to the reunion and was a complete fucking flop. So if it really wasn't for Stacy, girl, bring Eddie out. Bring Eddie out. Bring Eddie out. Thank you, Nashina. Like, they really did. The reunion was, I thought the reunion was a cute reunion. I was satisfied with the reunion. But when you really break it down, like, it's just kind of like, oh, it really did just kind of look like some friends who got together and had a kiki session. But the reality is that really could have been an hour. That's it. And I think that's sad. That's what I've been screaming this whole time. It is absolutely unacceptable for it to be that many housewives and for y'all not to have nothing going on. You have Jazelle, who y'all say is a queen of Potomac. And Jazelle, girl, what did they bring up at the reunion? Girl, the simple fact that they are still asking Jazelle about Jamal Bryant, who has a new wife. Girl, Jamal done moved on, had other kids, got a new wife, and y'all are still asking Jazelle about Jamal Bryant and his new wife at the season 9 reunion. Girl, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? You got Wendy, you got Kay, you had Ashley, you had Stacy, Mia, Karen. Karen didn't show up. Mia was on mute because she was scared. So now you got 5 other, like, they really didn't, like, if it wasn't for Mia and Stacy throughout the season would have been a flop. If it really wasn't for Stacy giving us something to talk about, and them, girl, pretty much conjuring up the scene with Eddie and Wendy, that shit, they set that shit up. Girl. The producer set that shit up. Girl, Eddie just ain't called TJ out the blue. Okay, be very clear. Now, I was entertained, but girl, Eddie just ain't called TJ out the blue. Hey, man, what you want? Where you at? Girl, stop. Anyway. But so, yeah, if it wasn't for that, then it wouldn't have been... They wouldn't have had nothing. They wouldn't have had anything to work with at their reunion. I don't know. I just Potomac is gonna have to do something. But like I said, at this point, Karen is not there. They need to bring in at least 2 housewives that have a little bit of money. We can start there. I feel like Wendy is the only one who tries to give us a little bit of something, right? And she gets dragged for it. Wendy is the only one who kind of gave us some type of fabulous this season with her party. Outside of that, Ashley had the girls in her backyard eating fig Newtons and muffins. You know what I'm saying? Girl, Jazelle had the girls meet up to some room the first episode, and she threw some hats on the wall, and she called it a hat party. We're having a hat party. Girl, I can't make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. Stacy was probably the second one who probably tried to throw a little money into something with that dog event she had. Okay, girl, whatever. I didn't care for that. I mean, probably because I'm not a big fan of dogs, as y'all already know. Ashley, I don't know, like the girls are not giving anything, and then the girls who do get, it's almost like I can understand how some of the girls can say, "Well, bitch, I'm not bitch, I'm not gonna be the only one on here working." Basically, I'm not going to be the only one out here putting my business out. If everybody else ain't putting their business out, I'm not putting my business out either, girl. Stacey is funny. She fake, but she funny. Anyways, so I feel like everybody at this point, I don't even care. I really don't care because Potomac is gonna do what Potomac wants to do. At this point, I think that everybody's coming back. I do think that Candace is kind of needed, but I know that if Candace came back, girl, it just would not work it would not work in Candace's favor. Especially if Candace is still pissed off at Jazelle. Because Candace is gonna come back hell on wheels. Girl, she's gonna come back, girl, trying to chop Jazelle off at her goddamn knees, necks, and ankles. She ain't got over it. She's still pissed off, and the viewers are going to hate Candace, acting as if they don't know why Candace is still mad. They're gonna say that why Candace, you ain't let it go. Candace, that's so old. You need to let it go. Y'all know how it's gonna go. I don't think Candace should come back if because the thing is, Jazelle is still gonna be in charge. Jazelle is still gonna be in charge of the girls. And the only thing that Jazelle is going to do is just go to HR and tell on Candace. You think Candace ain't? If Candace not mad, then I get. You know what? You're right. I'm assuming Candace is mad. I don't know if Candace is still mad about it. You know what? You're right. I didn't even think about that. I'm assuming that Candace is still mad about what happened. Candace could be over it. You're right. They are going to have to take some of that control that Jazelle has away. I don't know how Jazelle has all that control. Girl, they're gonna have to take it away. That is what's fucking up the show. Like Stacy. Jazelle just set up here. You came after Mia. To me, I'm just gonna be honest about it. I feel like what Stacy did with Mia was a little whack. I understood it because I would have been pissed off too, especially if I came to your birthday party and you were nowhere to be found. But Stacy, the same way that you have this smoke with Mia, girl, you need to have that same smoke with Jazelle. Jazelle just called you stupid. Jazelle called you stupid. She called you a liar. She said that you were trying to bite off of Wendy's business, Wendy and Eddie's business. Jazelle was on Stacy's ass that first and second episode. And Stacy just sat there like, are you going to give us some Karen Gel calls? Make it make sense. Thank you. I just feel like Stacy let it go with Jazelle. And I'm like, girl, why are you letting Jazelle slide? Jazelle just said that you were trying to bite off of Wendy and Eddie's idea. She then said that you were not smart and you were not educated. Like, what the fuck? And she just sat there like this. No, that is not true. What? That's all you got to say? This lady just called me stupid. It's shit like that. It's shit like that that does not make sense to me. Nobody, I don't give a fuck who you are, is going to sit there and let somebody call you stupid and uneducated. Girl. And you just sit there and be like, but then y'all bring up something, let's just call it what it is. We didn't even know anything about Miami. That's another thing how you know they didn't have anything to work with. Because now y'all are giving us information that we didn't know nothing about no Miami trip. Nothing. Girl. This ain't got nothing to do with the show. It ain't never been filmed. Girl. So now y'all are bringing up something that has to do with Miami. Okay. When I tell you really and truly, they really didn't have nothing to work with at that reunion. Girl. They got by because it was like a feel-good reunion in a way. They got by because Jazelle and Wendy were dragging Mia for like 5 minutes. But other than that, it was just kind of like, oh, okay. But it is what it is, child. I will say this much. I could tell that everybody was having a good time for the most part. Mia wasn't. Mia was nervous the whole time. That Mia is whack. Mia, girl, as much, girl, that's what I'm saying. I don't like that. Mia, you kicked up too much shit throughout this. Mia kicked up too much shit for you to get to the reunion, and then all of a sudden sing a different song. Girl, Mia got to the reunion, and pretty much just was a rich white woman, basically. Oh, Jazelle, you look snatched. Girl, trying to suck up to Jazelle. Oh, Jazelle, you look snatched. I know you don't like me right now, but you look snatched. Girl, what? Girl, what? And this lady about to call you a bad mother. Okay, you talking about Jazelle, you look snatched. Girl, like, no. Girl, like, stuff like that is weird to me. Girl, like, shit like that is weird to me. Ugh. Right. Even Brienne. Thank you, Omar. Even Brienne's psychotic ass even stayed at the reunion for Real Housewives of New York. She sat there the whole goddamn time. Bitch. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like if you leave, it's one thing for you to storm off stage. Ooh, like what Candy did when Candy was ready to whoop on Phaedra. Ooh, and y'all wonder why. Ooh. Candy was bad, girl. And then everybody got up chasing after Candy. I think Todd got up. She was like, ooh, this is y'all. Why y'all think I'll be saying this? You said what? You said that? Yeah, Candy was pissed off. So it's one thing when you gotta run off the stage because you about to whoop somebody's ass, right, girl? I gotta get off the stage because I'm about to, you know. But for Mia to like leave the building, I was like, oh, girl, they need to dock her pay. Nah, she ain't basically called them hoes. She called them hoes. She ain't basically called them some hoes. She called them some hoes. That's what the people say. Okay. Okay. Oh. Y'all think Mia coming back? I think Mia should come back. At this point, girl, it is what it is. Like, at this point with Potomac, it is what it is. You wonder why I said she pulled your purse strings? I mean, pull your strings? Girl, Candy was pissed. I mean, Candy was pissed, baby. I don't know what they're gonna do with Potomac. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I really don't even care to give it that much thought. And whoever they bring back is who they bring back. If Mia come back, Mia gonna say so. If Mia come back next season, bitch, Mia gonna come back so motherfucking girl demure. Mia gonna come back all quiet and shit. Hey, how are y'all guys? I just wanna have a good time. Mia gonna try to be the good time friend. She really not gonna let you in on her personal life like that. She just wants to come back and party and have a good time. And she gonna make sure she apologizes to Jazelle, girl, probably every other episode. Mia not gonna do all that carrying on. She come back next season. Most of the conversation this season revolved around people being pissed at Mia. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that Mia is a reason for the season. Because if you take Mia away, this season would have been a mess. And most of the conversations that were being had, whether it was via Twitter, Instagram, girl, Black Planet, MySpace, Jack Grinder, A4A, girl, it revolved around Mia and Stacy. That's just what it was. Which is sad because you have 5 other housewives. And most of the conversations revolved around Mia and Stacy. It did backfire on Mia. Mia fucked up. But I was so disappointed in Mia at the reunion. I was like, oh, this is so whack, Mia. Mia was supposed to come into that reunion, girl, standing on big business. Mia was supposed to come in that bitch standing on big business. Bitch. My thing is, bitch, follow it all the way through. You done already started the shit. You might as well finish it. Girl. Girl, Mia was supposed to see that shit all the way to the finish line. Mia got to that reunion like, I was like, oh, girl. Girl, I was like, girl, get her off my, girl, get off my TV screen. Girl, she doing too much. Girl, she gotta go. Girl, get her off my TV screen. Baby. Okay. Bitch, Mia was crying. When Mia walked out of that motherfucking room, girl, let me tell you something, bitch. This was Mia. Hold up. Let me show y'all. Girl. When Mia walked, baby, when Mia walked out of that motherfucking let me show y'all how Mia walked out that goddamn reunion. Where my coat at? Where my black coat? I was gonna try to wear my black coat. I just put this one on. I forgot about that jacket the other day. Girl, when Mia walked out of that motherfucking when Mia walked out that motherfucking baby, where my napkin at? Hold up. I said this bitch. She can my goddamn nerve. Bitch. Where's the door? I said, girl. Girl, when Mia walked out there, I said, no, this bitch ain't. When I said I was pissed, I said, oh, this bitch is putting on. I said, get her ass up out my motherfucking screen. I said, get her ass out my motherfucking screen. You done cut up and caused all this goddamn chaos and confusion. Bitch, you done caused all this goddamn chaos and confusion this whole goddamn shit. Yes. Bitch, Mia left that goddamn reunion bitch with her coat over her motherfucking shoulders, baby, just like. That man had them sunglasses on. It had that color. Baby, these colors kind of sickening, girl. Girl, I didn't even think of these colors together kind of sickening, girl. I'm kind of giving y'all girls a little feel right now. Girl, I didn't even realize how cute this was, if we gonna be honest, girl. Okay? I just thought about that. Look at me. Not my kids. I said not your kids. Girl, no, what let me say now. We got to what's the door? I said this bitch is crying like she had a motherfucking funeral. Baby, that bitch did not. No, she didn't come back. Hell no, she ain't come back. Shit. Mia left. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Hold up. Let me hang my coat up, baby. Oh shit. Hell no, she ain't come back. Baby, that goddamn Andy was sitting on the goddamn stage and he did like this. Okay. Uh-huh. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Mia has left. She left the building. Bitch, I said no, this bitch did not. Mia needs to be, baby. When I tell you, I was like, oh hell no. girl. I said, oh girl, no. Now we gotta be fair. Y'all know I like to be fair. I said this in my review. Mia, I know you watch my reviews, girl. Hey, Mia, that stunt you tried to pull about your kids was some bullshit. No, I'm not talking about the kids. Let me tell you what I mean. Mia, you made your storyline your kids. A part of your storyline was the paternity of your son. There is no way that we can have a conversation about the season and what happened in this season if we don't. We also have a part of that conversation is the paternity of your son. So yes, the children, your child is going to be a part of the conversation. That's not us necessarily talking about your child. Does that make sense what I'm saying, y'all? Mia tried to frame it, of course, because Mia didn't want to be held accountable for the shit that she did. Mia tried to frame it in a way of, oh, they're not going to talk about my kids. But Mia, that was a part of your storyline. So now we're at the reunion to rehash, discuss what happened throughout the season, and now you don't want to talk about no. Girl, no, Mia. Nobody's talking about your kids. We're talking about what you presented to the viewers. She did. So she scapegoated her kids to this. She did. She used them kids to get the fuck up out that building. Now I will say that. Girl, y'all know I don't mind telling the truth and shaming the devil. Mia did use those kids to get out of that goddamn building. She did. Mia used those kids. She did. I knew Mia watched my videos. I'm gonna tell you this, girl. I know the girls watched my videos when Mia went down. When Mia went down there repeating everything I had said. Oh my god, the video. I said, Mia, you got all that shit. Mia did something a couple of weeks ago, and she pretty much repeated word for word what the fuck I said. Just like Wendy got down to the reunion. Hey, Dr. Wendy, when you got your black ass down to the reunion, talking about girl, all three of them in on it together. Girl, I been said that. You know you got that shit from me. When Mia got there, I forgot what Mia was. And Mia started repeating pretty much everything I said that Gordon did. I said, girl, and even some of the other girls was like, girl, I think Mia got that from you. I said, you know, she got that from me. Okay? Girl, just like one time Candace was down to the reunion talking about, I had said something, And I was like, girl, Candy, you got that from me. And I might be giving myself too many props. But girl, I know. Thank you, Hero. Thank you so much. But I know. But yeah, Mia did use those kids to get out of that reunion. She did. We got to be honest about it. She did. She used those kids. I will say, and y'all know I don't mind telling the truth, they were not talking about Mia's kids. They were not. Not in that way. Not in that way. And because Mia basically did not want to be held accountable, the fact of the matter is multiple things can exist at the same time. While I do think that Mia was not in on the storyline by herself, Mia, this is the stuff that you did decide to record. This is what you decided to put out there for the cameras to capture. Now it's time for you to discuss what you put out there. That's just what it is. Baby, she did not come back. Mia missed the whole third part of the reunion. The whole third part. I said, oh, girl. I would dock her pay. Mia would have been expecting, I don't know how much they get paid. I don't know how much they get paid. Mia would have been expecting the check for $10,000. She would have got $1,250. Jack said at the reunion didn't even defend Mia. Thank you, Scarlett J. I think Jack pretty much tired of defending Mia. Baby, Mia would have been expecting $15,000. Girl, she would have got $2,337.16. Girl, what the rest of my money, bitch? What the rest of the footage? You clocked out and went home. You clocked out. You clocked out and went home. You don't work, you don't get paid. If you would have stayed, you would have got your full $30,000 check. But since you left, your check is only $2,317.66. She would have been gagged. Fuck around with me. Girl, she would have been gagged if I was in payroll. Girl, she clocked out and went home. Oh, well, she not getting paid. She not getting paid. She clocked out and went home. She not getting paid. That's it. Girl, that's at any job. This ain't no different. She clocked out and went home. Girl, no. She not getting. How long she stay? How long were y'all there? Y'all were there for 12 hours and she left after 6? Okay. We'll pay her for the 6 hours. Anything after that, she not getting paid for. Okay. It would be just as simple as that. Girl, it would be just as simple as that, girl. Girl, she left and went home. Girl, she not getting paid. We're going to pay her for when she was here. Girl, that's it. Girl, they better be glad, bitch. They better be glad I'm not down to run the shit. Because they would have had me fucked up a long time ago. She did use her kids. Now, girl, she did use those kids to get out of that shit. Me, when Mia walked out that building with that coat on, I said, this bitch. I said, I said, this Mia is on some fuck shit. Girl. Mia is on some fuck shit. Dr. Wendy really ran the whole reunion. I know some of y'all don't watch the reunions or watch Potomac. Dr. Wendy, I'm not even gonna say nothing. Did Dr. Wendy not run parts 1, 2, and 3? Girl, was Wendy not in control of the girls? Wendy ran that whole reunion and was telling them what they was gonna talk about. When she said we're gonna talk about Miami, she said, no, we're gonna talk about Miami. I said, how the fuck she telling the other girls and Andy? Girl, somebody said no. Girl, how the fuck she telling the other girls and Andy what they gonna talk about? She said, we're gonna talk about Miami. And then when it came up, she said, no, let's talk about Miami. I said, what? I said, who is this bitch? I said, who is this? Bitch! Girl! And then she told Stacy, why don't you call him? And then Andy said, yeah, why don't you call him? Girl, I said, at this point, Andy, you can leave the stage. Girl, Andy, you can go home. Because Wendy, at this point, doing your job and hers. Bitch. I said, oh, girl. I said, oh, the girl ain't playing. And the thing was, come on. And the thing was, the bitch wasn't even in Miami. She don't even know what the fuck happened. How the fuck you want to talk about some shit? Your ass wasn't even there. That's what I said. Mia wasn't really working the room like she should have worked that room. Wendy was positioned to first chair by the end of the reunion. Mia gone, Stacy gagged in a foreshadowing of season 10. Thank you, Scarlett J. They did pretty much just say that Wendy in. I mean, Andy pretty much said that it's going to be Wendy and Jazelle running the show now. He pretty much said it at the end. Girl. But yeah, girl, if anything, Mia was supposed to say, were you there? that was like, Mia really was like, Mia really dropped the ball at the reunion. Girl, when Wendy said we're going to talk about Miami, Mia was supposed to say, were you even there? Girl, that ain't even got nothing to do with you. But you were not there, so you don't know what happened. Girl, that's the energy she was supposed to have with Wendy. Girl. Doc Mills give Wendy a bonus. Come on, AC. Exactly. Give Wendy's what Mia was supposed to be paid. Rodney, you doing Mia how Francesca did to Sean and set it off when she didn't want to give her a share of the money because she ran out of I just remember that. Because Rodney, you doing Mia how Francesca did to Sean and set it off when she didn't want to give her a share of the money because she ran out of the bank first. They robbed. Girl, I'm serious. I'm dead ass too. Girl, I'm just saying. You didn't work, you don't get paid. Girl, you didn't work, you don't work, you don't get paid, baby. You don't work, you don't get paid. Baby, shit. Yeah, child. It was, like I said, girl, all in all, I will say this much. I did enjoy the reunion, though. The reunion was actually really, really cute. It just reminded me, it wasn't nothing too serious, nothing too heavy, nothing too deep. It just reminded me of like some girlfriends getting together and kikiing. It really did. Now, did I see through the bullshit? I did see through the bullshit. Did I see that they really didn't have nothing to talk about and they were stretching out as much as they could? Absolutely. Girl. Y'all really ain't got nothing to talk about. Y'all really stretching this out, bitch. Y'all really trying to give us 3 parts when really and truly all y'all needed was a 60-minute special. For real. But yeah, it is what it is. Shout out to Potomac. Not me being down to the bar and being super late. Thank you, Mo Will. She is. Mia definitely, if Mia comes back next season, Mia definitely is not going to be the same Mia. Mia is going to be very quiet, very demure, very pulled up, very kind of, she's not going to give a lot. She's not. She's not going to give a lot. She's going to hope that they basically try and rebrand her like they rebranded Jazelle. That's it. I don't care about Mia coming back. She a mess. But at this point, girl, half of them are a mess, if we're going to be honest. Mia going to be a scholar. You brought her out for 2 minutes? Y'all really brought that girl out here for 2 minutes? And then what she said? A polished Mia will be back next season. I can see it. She really not going to talk about her kids. She's really going, if she going, you know what I can see Mia doing? I can see Mia pulling a Kyle. How Kyle really only kind of talks about her situation with Mauricio in the confessional. Girl, I can see that being the road that Mia goes down. If she talks about G, it's going to be in the confessional. She might say one thing to somebody who she might be close to if Jackie comes back. For the most part, she really not going to tell the group her business. She'll tell us in the confessional. And it's gonna be very, very minimal. No, it's her. Baby. That Mia is a mess, baby. That Mia got the fuck up out that goddamn building. Anyways, y'all, I'm about to go. I'm about to run to. I was going to Walmart, but they closed at 11, so I'm just gonna go up to another store, girl. I need to go get me. I'm gonna go get me a bottle of wine. Girl, I haven't had no cocktail in a few days. So I've been taking melatonin, girl. Y'all know I be having a problem wanting to sleep sometimes. So I've been taking melatonin for the last few days. But now I want me a glass of wine. So I'm about to go to the store, get me a glass of wine, get me a box of chocolate. Okay. And then I'm gonna come back and I am going to watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And girl, y'all need to live. Girl, let me tell you something. Then I gotta go, girl. Girl, I gotta go. Girl, the way y'all acting, let me just say this. Not y'all, but y'all. The way some of y'all are acting down on Instagram, Twitter, X, girl, BGC Live, A for A, Grinder, Plenty of Fish, girl, about Sutton calling Dorit poor. Girl, baby, it's too many. Giving this before the tariffs. Oh, baby. I heard about that. Thank you, look up and down, Annie. Thank you, girl. I need it. Thank you so much. I ain't never turned down no blessing. Let me say something. Baby, the way that some of y'all are acting about Sutton calling Dorit poor, girl, baby, the way y'all heads are spinning about Sutton calling Dorit Porit, girl, I said, girl, the girls are evil. Girl, let me say something. Girl, at the end of the day, girl, Dorit is poor. Girl. And girl, you cannot talk about Sutton. And for me, I'm gonna be honest, even Cal talking about whatever that comment. I saw the clip floating around online about Cal and she was at the not at the reunion, at the after show, basically saying, she basically said something along the lines of, if we're gonna talk about money, basically saying that Sutton, I guess in comparison to, I guess, I don't know, her, Kathy, you ain't got no money. Girl, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Did Kathy marry into money or was Kathy born into money? Did Kathy get her money due to her marrying a Hilton, or did Kathy get her money because, girl, she just was born into the wealth? Okay. Okay. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I wanted to make sure before I went on what I was about to say. Most of y'all can't, not y'all. I'm talking about Sutton. I'm talking about Kyle. Girl. Most of y'all got y'all money the same goddamn way, and I'm not even mad at it. But the same way Sutton got her money because she married a man, and I think that Sutton and her man built together, right? I'm not sure. But it doesn't take away from the fact that, girl, most of y'all will get y'all money the same goddamn way. Girl. And if we're going to be honest, Kyle, I have been saying this for weeks now. Mr. Mauricio is about to goop and gag you, baby girl. You think you about to get a divorce and get half of the goddamn money? Yes, I did know that Kyle and Mauricio built together because I remember them saying that they were like pretty much like, you know, not poor, but Kyle and her sisters were child stars, so they had a little access to the money that she married and gained wealth. Thank you, Cheeto. I just don't. I just think it's weird that girl. Like I said online, Rick Cup Mauricio. That's what I heard. Y'all know I don't know the full story because I wasn't watching Beverly Hills like that. I just think it's weird that, girl, we go up for the girls who have money and then we get mad like in the same breath. When it's not about that, it's just the fact that I think that a lot of the Dorit stands know that Dorit is broke. So it stings a whole lot more. Because Sutton really can't say that. I mean, she could, but it's not. Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? Or here we go. Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that girl, the two loudest at the table were the two brokest? Who was the two loudest at the table? Tell me. When Sutton started dragging Dorit, who were the two loudest at the table? Can I say something? Girl, I hope I saved the comment. One of the cousins left a comment, and I wanted to read it. Oh, I think I deleted it. Damn. Did I? Oh, I think I did. Fuck. I did delete it. I deleted it. The original Big Cat pimped her daughters out. They didn't care for Mo because he didn't have money at the time. Thank you, Resney. I need for the viewers to stop being so offended by some of the things that these women say to each other. Most of us don't have the money that any of these women have. Okay? Girl. Most people are not receiving a $300,000 paycheck a month, especially from spousal support. Rick didn't help Mauricio. They stole Rick's client list and started the agency. That's why Kyle and Kathy fell out. Thank you, the Rebel Sunflower. Girl, y'all just need to let the girls battle. Girl, I think, girl, what happened, and I get it, we do, to a certain degree, it's kind of like, oh, girl, she's relatable, right? You like for the girls to be rich and relatable, I guess. I can understand that to a certain degree. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of these women are not relatable. No, most people cannot relate to a person receiving $300,000 after taxes and spousal support. You see what I'm saying? Girl. So when the viewers get upset as if Sutton was talking to you, girl, just watch the show. Bitch, I'm poor too. Okay? Bitch, I'm poor too. But I'm not getting all worked up because Sutton told Dorit, bitch, your wallet ain't big enough to go against me. Shut your motherfucking mouth. Pretty much. Girl, like, girl, I don't get offended because again, bitch, this is what I girl, like, this is this rich on rich crime. If the girls want to read each other, let them read each other. I think what happened is when I think the diva said this. When they started allowing the girls who are relatable to be on the Housewives shows, it really fucked up the show. Because now people look through it through a lens of the relatable girl, when that's what Housewives really wasn't supposed to be about anyways. It was really supposed to be about the women who live in their own world, behind the gates, have access to money, they're kept women, their husbands are rich. Most of us were not supposed to be able to relate to the woman behind the gates. You see what I'm saying? And so when they started letting the girls on that didn't have hot water like Robin, you know, Robin had no hot water. And from what Ashley said, girl, she had $25.11. She had $25.11 in her account, babe. After she goes back, she said, good. She goes back, she said, all that bitch had was $25.11, babe. So when they start letting the girls on that are relatable, it fucks up the show. Because we're not supposed to be able to honestly relate to any of the housewives. We really aren't supposed to. Now you can go up for it's kind of like, remember when Kenya, girl, remember? People got mad at Kenya. Remember when Kenya and Drew went out to eat? And Kenya got her confession and was like, bro, only broke bitches split checks. And girl, she had the goddamn comments in a frenzy. What you mean broke people split checks? Bitch, she ain't talking about me and you. You know what I'm saying? What you mean broke bitches spend checks? Girl, what you mean? Girl, ain't nobody got no money like that. I'm paying for my own food. Girl, relax. Like, it's stuff like that where it's like, girl, we can't even watch the show and see the girls go at each other without like the viewers getting upset. It is okay. We know we ain't paying for everybody's food at the table. Okay? We know we probably splitting the checks or breaking it down the middle or paying for your own food. We know. Girl, let the girls do what they do on these housewife shows and stop taking things so goddamn personal. Yes, Sutton threw in Dorit's face and she's poor. Your wallet not big enough for me, baby. Go argue with Erica Jane because I'm not the girl. You broke. Now the people mad. It's so many people in the world that feel that are not in great financial positions. Well, girl, I don't know what to tell you, bitch. Most of us ain't. You know what I'm saying? Girl, just watch the show. Damn. Like, I don't get it. Just watch the show. If Sutton and Dorit gonna argue about money, let them. If Kenya gonna tell Drew what broke bitches spit checks, then girl, it is what it is. Girl, I just like, girl, just watch the show. Yeah, like the girls are upset that Sutton said what she said about Dorit. But I think they're upset because I think at the time they knew that Dorit, I think they knew that Dorit was having money problems. You see what I'm saying? I think that's why Sutton said what she said. Because Sutton knew that Dorit was having money problems, so it was gonna land a whole lot differently. Because Sutton not gonna say that to the other girls, right? But she said it to Dorit because she knew it would sting. That's why even if y'all caught it, even Sutton, even when Kyle said, "What do you guys need from each other?" Sutton was still dragging Dorit. She said, "Girl, she ain't got nothing she can give. She ain't got nothing she can give me. Believe me." But Sutton was still dragging Dorit. I thought it was entertaining too. I didn't care. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, I just want it's crazy because we go up for the girls who have money, and now it's like I remember so many people gagging when they found out that Sutton was getting $300,000 after taxes and spousal support, and that's not. Dorit was starting the season saying PK a drunk. Girl, when I tell you I would have been wearing PK ass out, ain't no fucking way. You want let's talk about the husbands. Girl, ain't no way. I would have reached deep into my Kim Richards bag and said, let's talk about the husbands. Because ain't no fucking way. Nobody gonna sit at the table and call me an alcoholic when their husband is an alcoholic. We would have had to just bring PK into it. I wouldn't have had no choice. Because, girl, this ain't even. Girl, you worried about the wrong girl. You don't be worried about what's in my cup. Do not be worried about what's in my cup. Girl, because the way I would have been swinging PK every which way but loose, Dorit would have been ready to fight me. Because I would have been on PK's ass. Girl, I would have been wearing PK out. Girl, let's talk about the husbands. Girl, you really worried about what's in my cup? Well, you should have been worried what was in PK's. PK probably get up and gargle with vodka, mama. And you know it. Girl. Are you drinking water because of our little titty tat 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 tat? Girl, no, what you should have been doing is telling your husband to drink some motherfucking water. Okay. Hey, Rodney, remember when Jen ran Malaysia all basketball wives because she aired out her foreclosure? Oh, yes. I watch these shows for entertainment only. Thank you, Tiara. That Jen, girl, that Jen. And she over there with a scamming ass husband. Anyways, but yeah, girl, we're not gonna play the Maserati lady. Come on, Jason. Right, another one. Girl, we went up for the Maserati lady when the guy asked her in the parking lot, "What do you do for work?" And she was like, "Work." Bitch, when I tell you white fish, bitch, when I tell you, baby, that man asked, so what do you do for work? She said, work. She said, I'm married. And everybody went up. That clip went viral. But now all of a sudden, the girl's mad at Sutton for throwing her money in what's her name's face. Jennifer got on, girl, I hate to sound tacky and like I ain't got no cool. But girl, Jennifer got her money from a dead man. Jennifer already told you, if it weren't for my dead ex-husband, girl, I would not be living this lifestyle. And the girls go up. Girl, all these bitches getting their money from some man because they married the right man. So if y'all gonna go after Sutton, y'all gonna have to go after half of the housewives, if we're gonna be honest. How y'all going for Jennifer for getting her money from a man, but then down Sutton? Because let's just call the thing a thing. Mauricio and Kyle were together, but it's not like Kyle get off her ass and go to work. Kyle be at that house. Kyle's whole existence, she has told us, has been being a mother and a wife. But I guarantee you, if they get a divorce, Kyle gonna want half of that goddamn money. Girl, she gonna want half of everything. The same way, if Big Kathy get a divorce, she gonna want half of everything too. Girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, how we mad at Sutton because she married the right man? I wouldn't be mad at none of the girls. Anyways, child. Girl, I'm like, girl, you gotta get it where you fit in, girl. I do agree, but I will say this much. I think Sutton only did that to Dorit because Sutton is not the type of person who brags about her money. This is the first time we've ever heard Sutton really just throw her money in somebody's face. And again, I think she did it with Dorit because Dorit was trying to imply still that she's an alcoholic. And then two, girl, since you want to go down this road of calling me an alcoholic, then I'm just gonna go ahead and just say, girl, what it is, girl. You're broke. You're broke. You're broke. Don't get it twisted. I have been on Sutton's ass this whole season. I have said from the beginning of this season, girl, Sutton is not the one for the sisterhood movement. I said that she did weaponize what Dorit told her. I said she shouldn't have been in Dorit's face because, girl, she's trying to get the tea and go back and tell Garcelle. I said all of this. Okay? So again, I don't mind being objective or fair when it even comes to the people that I like. Because I've been Team Sutton since she walked on a goddamn show. But I also knew Sutton was full of shit with this whole sisterhood movement too. You see what I'm saying? That's called being objective. Okay. But what we're not going to act like is that at one point, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because I didn't watch Beverly Hills like that. But when I came in season 10, I remember all of the viewers saying that they wanted the Fox Force or whatever it was called to be broken up. It consisted of Kyle, Teddy, Lisa, EJ, and Dorit. Y'all not going to sit here and get me to believe that those girls went over there gang banging the other girls. And I knew about 5 people who went up for Dorit. Dorit did not get this new gang of fans until this season when she started going after Kyle. I have watched 10, 11, 12, 13, and ain't nobody ever went up for Dorit at all. I ain't never seen none of the girls go for Dorit online. The most people will say about Dorit is that she's a fashion girl. They will say she's a fashion girl. That's what they would give Dorit. But past that, they didn't go for Dorit. It wasn't until this season. And that's what I've seen for the last 4 seasons. So I was like, when Dorit start having all these goddamn fans? Girl, y'all came out of nowhere. Where they come from? Okay, that is true, C-John the Gamer. I do remember, okay, I'm glad you said that. I do remember people saying they went up for Dorit when she first came on the show. They said when Dorit first came on the show, they said she was hell on wheels. And then she kind of pulled back. I remember Carlos King saying that Dorit probably got a hold to the comments, and I guess the people didn't like Dorit. I don't know. Again, I didn't watch the show, so I don't know. I'm just going by what people said online. But when I came in season 10, I used to always say, how many times have I come down here and I said, girl, why is that lady Dorit on the show? How many times did I come down here and say, why is that girl Dorit on the show? She really don't give nothing. How many times have I come down here prior to this season saying, why is Dorit on the show? Why is Dorit on the show? Girl, y'all know I'm telling the truth. And now all of a sudden, Dorit has all these goddamn fans. And it's really because she's dragging Kyle. Let's just call a thing a thing. And that's all fine and dandy. But we're not gonna we can't play that game, y'all, now. I'm not mad at this season either. I'm not mad at this season either. At all. Though we've been entertaining, but that was a thing. If we're gonna be honest, Dorit was supposed to be on a long time ago. y'all know damn well Dorit was supposed to still be on this show. Now she got her spot for probably 2 or 3 more seasons. This is how you know that we are about to go through some things economically, because people are not feeling the wealthy right now. People have been, I haven't been drinking, I swear to God. People have been coping in the strangest ways on the internet. Thank you, Roydale. Baby. Y'all better hold on tight, baby. Y'all better hold on tight. Come on, Porsha. Okay? Come on. Mm-hmm. I just listen. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Dorit for doing what she got to do to keep her job, because I wouldn't let that check go either, especially if I'm having money problems. But we're not gonna sit here and act like Dorit ain't on Potomac pulling the stunt. I'm not Potomac. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills pulling the stunt in the show. Dorit know exactly what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, excuse me. Okay. Anyways, child. I like Bose, girl. I was watching, girl. I think I'm a girl. Honestly, I think I feel the same way that Diva feel. I was watching her video, and she was saying that she thinks she's gonna be in denial about Bose. I like Bose, but I don't like when the girls start acting like, I don't like when y'all start acting like that. I like Bose, but I'm gonna be in denial about Bose for a while, because if not, I'm gonna start disliking her, because I love Bose to pieces. This whole situation she got going on with this man, I do not understand it. I don't understand her storyline with this man. I just don't. I just don't. And so I'm just gonna act like it ain't happening. I'm just gonna act like it ain't happening, because I'm not gonna stop liking Bose, because that's my girl. I love Bose. Oh wait, girl. I love Bose, but I don't understand this. I don't understand what's going on with this man. Bose is my girl. I love Bose. Honestly, I think Bose is a great addition to the show. I do. I think Bose is a great addition. I love the fact, this is gonna sound crazy, I love the fact that Bose doesn't try to sound like a valley girl when she talks. If that's how you talk, that's how you talk. But if that's how you naturally talk, because I have a friend who you would probably think she was from the valley. From the valley. Okay. Anyway, so a black girl. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just like the fact that Bose is kind of just like, like she's just being herself. She's not code switching for the girls or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I love that about Bose. She's not code switching. And I want to But the Keely's so goddamn fine to me though. Ooh, Keely is fine. This is what I be talking about. Even though Bose don't want to admit that she is kind of Team Dorit, and that is kind of interfering with what she really thinks about the group. Let's just call a thing. Bose girl. Okay. This is what I mean when you bring girls into the show, they're supposed to act like I'm that girl. Let me give you an example. This is just for me. In my opinion, I like the way that Bose came in. Bose came in on some I'm that girl. If y'all hoes want to get to know me, y'all can get to know me. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Girl, y'all can come to my house. That's how the girls are. You're not supposed to come in just automatically beefing with girls. Like, when she started having a little beef with Sutton, it made sense. You see what I'm saying? She is capable for Dorit too much, I'm not gonna lie. And you don't even know, girl, you've been knowing Dorit for 3 weeks, girl. You've been on Dorit for 3 weeks. She really has. Girl, you've been on Dorit for 3 weeks. Anyways, but yeah, I just like I I like the fact that Bose came in on some like that's how the girls are supposed to come in. Kind of just like, oh, hey, how y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? What's up? Eventually she did kind of pick Dorit's side. I'm not gonna say and act like she didn't, but it just wasn't just like right off the rip. She gonna play like she ain't been, you know. But you did, Dorit. I mean, you did, Bose. Girl, Dorit, girl, I hope when Dorit get cool back with Kyle, she don't throw Bose under the bus, because that's what it sounds like. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bose don't be knowing a full story sometimes. Like even when she tried to say, you know, it's not okay, like that Sutton called her a bitch. But Bose, I think that's the part where like you don't know the full story. Because girl, and that's what they should have told her. Low key, that's what they should have told her. Girl, the reason why she called her a bitch is because she implied that she's an alcoholic. And this is the second time doing that. That's what they should have told Bose. So, Bose, you are speaking on something you don't know the full story, but they should have just told Bose right then and there. Well, girl, the reason why Dorit called her, the reason why oh, thank you, Emily Vasquez. Thank you so much. Love your channel. I look for your videos every day, and you keep me going. My job has so many haters and negativity, and I have no family on the West Coast, and you help me keep sane and feel like I'm not alone. Oh my God, thank you so much. Come on, West Coast. I'm glad I can help. But I'm thinking about moving too, girl. I don't know, girl. Them people called me the other day about my lease. Girl, we go through this every year. Girl, we go through this every year. Girl, they called me the other day. Girl, I'm like, girl, what they want? I already knew what they wanted. I already know. Girl, I'm like, hello. Hey, this is Rodney. This is Rodney. We're just calling because we saw that we sent out your lease. Were you gonna go ahead and renew with us? Girl, I don't know, girl. I don't know, girl, but that's what I'm thinking in my head. I was just like, I don't know. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do. I may be moving. I may be moving out of the state. Girl, let me tell you something, girl. Then I'm getting off here for real. Girl, I saw the best apartment the other day. Oh, girl, it was so gorgeous. Brand new. When I tell you the apartment, this is here in town though. When I tell you the apartment was absolutely gorgeous, girl, gorgeous. Girl, and I was like, oh baby, this is gonna be my new spot. Baby, it's so far out though. That's the thing. And it's not even the fact that it's far out, because I think I'm kind of tired of living in the city. Girl, that's how I know I'm getting old. Girl, I just want to live somewhere where if I gotta come to town, that's what we called it when I lived in a small town. You gotta go to town. If I gotta come to town, then I will. But for the most part, I'm so tired of living in it. It's just too much traffic. It's too much going on. It just be too much. Um, it's so far out and it ain't by nothing. That's the only thing. Like, girl, you have to have a car. You know what I'm saying? There's a grocery store, but the grocery store is across the freeway. That's pretty much it. The closest Ross, because I went to Ross. Oh, since I'm out here, let me see if this Ross got. The closest Ross is like a 10-minute drive away. Like basically the restaurants and stores are like a 10, 15-minute drive away. But the apartments are literally just there by themselves. It ain't nothing else around. Nothing. Girl, I was like, girl, what the fuck is this? I like to be by stuff you can walk to. Like, I like walkable places. Like, now the area that I'm in, I can walk everywhere. I can walk to the grocery store. I can walk to a Walgreens, a CVS, convenience stores. I can walk to the bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's walkable. Girl, out there, that's the only thing. It wasn't the fact that it was so far. Because I didn't mind that. Because I really don't go nowhere anyways. I really don't go out like that. I'm like, I'll be at my house most of the time anyways. So it wasn't the fact that it was so far. It was the fact that it was isolated. Girl, ain't nothing around. Girl, what the fuck am I at? Girl, I was like, girl, like, if something happened to me, girl, I didn't see a bus line. Girl, it was that far. Girl, I didn't see Houston Metro signs nowhere. I said, oh, girl, what the fuck am I at? But the apartment was so gorgeous. If you think you want to move out of state, cousin, the time is now. Government Hot Wheels is cutting up. I know. Thank you, Elise. Thank you so much. That's the only thing. So, like I said, I love the apartment. I absolutely love the apartment. Girl, it's everything. When I say it's absolutely gorgeous, like gorgeous, and it's cheaper. Girl. But girl, you so far out, like I said, I'm not buying any. If I was far out, and at least if I was by stuff, then I would be like, okay, girl, I'm here. Girl, I'm moving. Because I'm out, but I'm not by anything. That was the only thing after I thought about. I was like, this not gonna work for me. Girl, I got a car. That's not the point. I don't like me. Like, I need to be by stuff. If that makes sense. Like, I'm not even drivable. I'm not even like, girl, I just need to be by stuff. It's like a 35-minute drive from where I'm at now on the freeway. I don't know if y'all realize 35 minutes on the freeway is a long drive. You see what I'm saying? Because to me, on the freeway, you just pushing gas the entire time. You're not having to stop at stoplights, green. You know what I'm saying? You're not having to, go 30 miles per hour. Girl, I'm pushing 70 miles per hour, and it still took me 35 minutes to get there on the freeway. I was like, oh, girl, this is, ugh. So I was just like, this is not gonna work because I love this apartment, but it's too isolated for me. It's not even really necessarily the distance. It's the location. Y'all ain't got nothing around here. Ain't no convenience store, bitch. Girl, somebody come in here and break into my apartment. Girl, ain't nobody. Bitch, it ain't nothing but me and my neighbors. That's it. Girl, where everybody else at? What a Target? What a Walmart? Girl, what a Ross? Girl, what a convenience stores? What a grocery stores? What a restaurants at? Girl, I gotta drive to them. Girl, that's too far. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So yeah, that apartment is probably not gonna happen just because of what I just said. But I really thought that was the one. I was like, oh, girl, this is what I'm moving to. Girl, that's so crazy. Bitch, let me tell you when I was driving, when I put the address in, I was like, okay. This might not be too far. Here I go thinking I know everything. Don't know shit. How am I telling GPS that they wrong? I'm like, oh, GPS must little bitch. I'm thinking that the GPS is wrong. Because in my head, I'm thinking I know where the apartments are at. I'm like, oh, this is in the area where I used to live. I'm thinking I'm basically about to move back out where I just left. Okay? And then as I'm driving, girl, I see the thing say 11 more miles. 11 miles? I said, this got to be wrong. I'm like, this got to be wrong because I think the apartments are out here. And so I'm like, okay, well, maybe the GPS is right. I tell her the GPS. I'm telling the GPS if they right or not. Bitch. Bitch, that thing said, baby, I kept going. And I was like, okay, girl, it got to be right. Baby, it was right. I said, oh, baby, this is far. And then when I got there and I started looking around, I'm like, where is everything at? And I'm telling y'all, the closest thing, it was like a Ross. The Ross is like a 10, 15-minute drive away. The Ross, a Walmart, all that stuff is like a 10, 15-minute drive away. I was like, girl, this is gonna be this is too much. Girl, what if I get hungry in the middle? What if I get hungry in the middle of the night and I want me a little Taco Bell? Girl, y'all ain't got no Taco Bell. Y'all ain't got no... Girl, these apartments are too gorgeous for them to be so far out and isolated. I don't like it. So, anyways, we're gonna figure something else. But yeah, the apartment people have been calling my phone. They called my phone once, and he sent me a text message. Hey, this is so and so. Are you still thinking about moving? Girl, leave me alone. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Just come on and move to Potomac. Y'all know I got that DC itch, girl. And then one of my friends, I had told one of my friends, I told one of my friends that I would move to LA. Girl, that's what I said. Girl, I told one of my friends, somebody I know could possibly be moving to LA. And I was like, I'm gonna move with you. Okay, girl. I've been to LA one time, girl. Okay. I was like, I'm gonna move with you, girl. I was like, so girl, I won't be by myself. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I don't know what I'm gonna do, girl. I done told somebody I'm moving to LA, girl. I literally was like, I'm gonna move with you, girl. For real, you gonna move with me, girl? I'm gonna move. I'm moving to LA. Not with them, but we will be in LA. Not moving to roommates. Anyways, child. So, girl, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure something out. It's just, girl, rent is expensive, and girl, rent is hella expensive. It's like of course, y'all already know, girl. Rent is just too expensive, girl. The girls are trying to get you for an arm and a leg. That's the only thing. I heard that LA traffic is motherfucking horrible. That's how it's starting. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's starting to get like that in Houston, but when I tell you the Houston traffic is a mess. Oh, girl, it'd be a headache. It just be a headache. It really do. It's a headache. Ugh. Anyways. Oh, LA traffic is just like Houston traffic. I'm so sick and tired of this Houston traffic. It's just a mess. It's a mess. It really is. That's what my friend told me. My friend told me that in LA, 4 miles is like 30 minutes. Yes. Yes, that's what I was told. Mm-hmm. Anyways, so yeah, that's the only thing I was like, girl, that traffic is a mess. Like that shit make my nerves bad. Mm-mm. And Houston traffic is getting just worse and worse. It doesn't matter what time it is. It could be 2:00 in the evening, girl. It's gonna be traffic somewhere, girl. And don't let it hit 4:00. Oh, bitch, it's a wrap. And don't let you be, girl. If you ain't got no gas, you fucked. I just hate. That's what I'm saying. I think that's why I'm getting older. I just don't like all this. It's the good thing is about being in the city, but then the bad thing is that you're in the city. It's like a gift and a curse. I love being in the city, but girl, I'm tired of it. Girl, it'd be too much going on. I'm getting too old for this shit. Girl, people be getting on my nerves. It's too much people, girl. Where all these people come from? Girl, where did y'all come from? Shit. Girl, I can't even go to the store no more. Girl, I gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you be girl, 5 o'clock hit, girl. It's like you just stay in your house. Cause traffic not gonna start dying down to about 6:30, 7 o'clock. 6 o'clock sometimes. Ugh. Like today I went to the mall and I was trying to rush home. Like, girl, I gotta hear it. Because I know if I didn't leave the mall, it was like 4 something. I was like, I know if I don't leave the mall right now, girl, I'm gonna have to stay at the mall. That's the thing. Ain't that sad? If I didn't leave the mall right then, I knew that if I didn't want to be stuck in traffic, I was gonna be stuck at the mall till at least 6:30. So I was trying to hurry up and do what I needed to do so I could get the fuck up at the mall and get home. Because I'm not sitting at this mall because I don't need nothing else up out of here. I'm not sitting at this mall for no hour and a half. 2 hours, basically. Girl, absolutely not. Girl, I gotta go. Thank God I made it home. I still ran into traffic, but I didn't get home. I left the mall at 4:20 something. I think it was 4:22 when I left the mall. I didn't get home till like 4:50. I do not live that far from the mall, girl. Hello? I do not live that far from the mall. I do not live that far from the Galleria at all. I said, this is a mess. This ain't gonna work. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work for me. I barely made it. I said, oh girl. If you would have been in that mall for about 10 more minutes, girl, 15 more minutes, girl, you would have been fucked up in that traffic. So yeah, we gotta figure out something because like I said, I'm getting too old for this bullshit. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'm about to run to this store and get me some wine, and then I'm gonna come back and watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and see what's going on here with these white bitches. Girl, see Sutton throw her money in Dorit's face and have all the girls pissed off on Twitter. Dorit said, bitch, fuck with a bitch who wallet fits. Girl, Erica J said, you think you bigger than her? She said, my wallet is. I said, get a bitch. Bitch, Sutton was wearing that motherfucking Dorit out, bitch. She's, I think my wallet is. Oh, bitch, and Kyle said, what do you guys need from each other? She was like, she has nothing she can give me. I can promise you that. I said, bitch, Dorit, you wanted it. Dorit started all that shit. When Dorit did this, girl, what you thought, see, Dorit set herself, I gotta go because I talk too much. Dorit set herself up for failure because Sutton told her, girl, we don't need no audience, girl. I just want to talk to you one-on-one. And what did Dorit do? Attention. Okay, well, girl, because you want to give a show, that guy Dorit should have just shut up and let Sutton say what she wanted to say. Girl. It wasn't until, girl, you say you wanted a show. So that's what Sutton gave the girls a show. And now you sitting there gagged, talking about she's so good, and I'm the mean. She was with that bitch. Bitch, when Dorit was sitting there like, Dorit was like, and I'm the mean one. The Dorit was saying was like, and I'm the mean. She says, I'm the mean one. Wow. That was so good. Bitch, Dorit say nothing. And then bitch, when Dorit was sitting there, bitch, Dorit had the glasses on, and then she got pissed off. She got pissed off at Cal, and then she said, and you. She couldn't say something. That bitch couldn't say nothing to Sutton. Sutton already dragged her ass. So Dorit had to turn around and get pissed off at Cal. Now, bitch, I'm about to girl, bitch. She said, and you, of all people, to sit there and listen to this. I said, girl, what Cal got to do with it? Cal ain't even said. Bitch, those white bitches be cracking me up. They be cracking me up, girl. Kyle was like, no, what I do? Let's see how I get in. I ain't even did nothing. Oh, I love it, girl. It's so funny to me, girl. So Dorit was saying, and you sitting there listening to this. Kyle was like, what, me? Oh my God, I I be cracking up, girl. When I say I really be over here laughing my ass, like, y'all do not realize, girl. Y'all already know I laugh a lot. When I say I really be over here laughing my ass off with these white girls, I swear to God I do. This should be a kiki to me. When I be over here screaming, girl. But what took the cake is when Stacey told y'all, when Stacey said, and still I rise. Girl, when Stacey said I rise at that reunion, when I tell you I must have screamed in this apartment. Girl, I said, not still I rise. Anyways, y'all. I'm gone. Thank y'all so much for watching. If some shit hit the fan tomorrow, we might go live tomorrow. Anyways, other than that, I'm gone. Thank y'all so much. Bye, y'all.